Hello, everybody. I'm about ready to get started. Well, as the title of the stream suggests, we have to wait for the most auspicious time with our strange Abacus. So apparently we're gonna go to the Kingdom of Wuzan in between. Welcome, Murphy. Hope you're doing well. You're about to get a new PC. Nice. What do you think you'll be playing over the next week, Murphy? Pause that. It should be almost ready to go. Definitely be playing a few hours of PSO at the very least. Nice. Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Oh, does it not want to detect the controller? One second. There we go. You're doing okay? Hopefully you slept better today, Chris. I feel like the answer is gonna be no. But one day, we wish you some sleep. Just like we'll wish Murphy a lot of good hours on that PC. I think there was anything else we needed to do. Other than we need to collect Azure Jade at some point. I believe we're just gonna go to the Stargazer's Hall. I'll humor the game by going to Bird Boss. Will Bird Boss finally have anything else to say to us? Probably not, but I'm just checking for quests. I don't see anything else in the Bird Kingdom, so we'll move on. I can't say I didn't try. I'll load in once to Datong. I think we technically cleared one of the side quests already, so I don't really know what it's going to do. Maybe it'll just auto-clear later in the game. Because we needed to destroy the crystals that were here, and we definitely did that already. Well, I guess we'll see how the game handles it. Hello, Stargazer Hall. That is quite a splash art. Deep Rock Galactic, Cyberpunk 2077, half day later, and maybe Minecraft with a super realistic texture pack. Giggles.
我已禀灵掌门，他也同意由我陪同你们前往天甲金阁。阁内的周天烈星斗仪或许可用。
天甲金阁是？
乃是本门秘地，因事关重大，才破例放行。
多谢。
谢事不必。覆巢之下安有完卵？人事临危，谁又能置身事外？西陵的情形，我们也会尽快在修行者之间传信，看看能不能有什么隔绝之法。接下来就是等传了。
传？
你们没有听过那个传说吗？庐山各个峰顶，曾是大禹治水时泊船的渡口。沧海桑田后，才变成了如今的模样。今天，我们也要云海泛舟一回了。
人族也有能在天上飞的船了，神妙。
好像来了。
是星耀来接啊！走，过去吧。
You forgot she had a hatchet in her head. See, that's just called the fun little surprise every time we come back to our party. You get to observe new details you didn't see before. I was looking at Murphy's comment about the 120 frames. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel about it.
天甲金阁有所禁止。
I just kind of run it at whatever my standard rate is. I don't usually go for anything too crazy.
天甲金阁有所禁止，不许在那周围遇见乐符。
Our shield library has prohibitions against useless spells and sword. I just wanted to do
天甲
that.
金阁有
Oops.
所禁。
I was in a dialogue booth with him for a second.
给你们介绍一下，林星耀，我俩是兄弟，叫哥哥。别那么严肃嘛，都2个月没见了。
Oh no, why so serious?
请客人上船。小英子，我怎么觉得长柳给人的感觉和上回不太一样呢？
哦，这是秘密，我得征得他的同意才能告诉你。
啊，懂了懂了，你们的秘密都挺多的。
His little Joker icon there.
林星剑，你竟然还有哥哥呀？
对啊，当初为了我和星耀谁是下任掌门，谁进天甲金阁，门内还讨论了许久，后来我们就猜拳决定了。
这种事可以这样随意的吗？
也不是随意吧，我和星耀的能力资质本来就相差无几，谁留谁进其实都无所谓。说到底还是我们2个的选择。早先贪多误得，两边都放不下。后来想想，既然是兄弟，哪用得着这么为难？自己过不到的一生，就让另一个去过，不也挺好吗？
这样一说是不错。
而且，星耀大概真的比我更适合天甲金阁。我这人想法总是沉不下来。你看，如今在山下一说什么天甲金，别人都以为你是江湖骗子。我头一回下山的时候，可算见识到了。但是回来以后仔细琢磨，我们所学的典籍就一定是真的吗？观星卜卦，也没有把握说这世间到底是什么样子吧。万一古往今来许多人都赞同的说法却是谬见呢？除非有一天我们真的能够精通天地，神覆宇宙。林清剑，你再胡言乱语，我可要禀报掌门了。
I was about to say.
不说了。小银子，葛先生他们是想找到灵石的替代物吧？不如你们来跟星宫陈一社一起研究。像是这种以灵力驱使的非洲，要是能够不依靠灵石，也不用特别精密的机关之术，那就算是一般的人也可以驾驭了。
能一块研究，当然再好不过了。我会和他们说一声的。不过我自己就不参与了。虽然有兴趣，但我在这方面的确没什么天分。
那你平时在学会里都弄些什么呀？
看了很多杂书，也跟着老师学习历史和地理。我一直在想自己到底要走什么样的路。燕灵的事给了我很大的触动。真实的世界非常残酷，但也让我见到没有什么灵力的寻常人可以做到原本意想不到的事。我希望花一辈子的时间去看这个世界，就像葛先生的老师那样，不断地发现新的东西。想一想，灵石的替代物要是在这片陆地上一时找不到，那别的陆地上会不会有呢？等我到了18岁，我就要跟老师他们一起出海，乘那种可以容纳1000人的大海船。
厉害了，小银子，你这是要比我们走得都远。
当然，得把眼前的这一关过掉，没那么容易。至少大家都能平平安安地过日子。
现在的后辈真是不得了，比我们那会儿知道的多，也聪明的多。
这怎么比啊？这么多代传记下来，如果还越活越傻，那算个什么事儿？
有时间的话，真想去更多的地方看看。
借用周天烈星斗仪的人方可入阁，其余人请在这里等候。
有劳了，
请随我来。
Quest, cloud cruising, set quests, wait for the person. Okay, so before we go into that, I'm going to talk about a couple things. One, is it I guess it is just kind of piloting in the sky. It was like, I was like, the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, okay. I was trying to see if there's something under the boat, and there indeed is. I also like that they also made the comment that there's no intricate mechanisms that anybody can pilot it, and like the most complicated interface of what is presumably the constellations on the front end of the boat. But I was also going to comment on, in particular, where he was talking about, like, I think he used the lines like, what if these aren't the universal truths? I was gonna make a comment out loud before the in-game character mentioned it, that I'm like, this just sounds like blasphemy. I mean, from the standpoint of them, right? Their whole thing is that they divine truths from the star constellation. So hearing the other person kind of flagrantly say like, oh, well, we don't really know the truths about the universe. It was kind of funny to me. I don't know how I feel about the other protagonist saying that she just wants to travel the world and doesn't feel like she's suited for that. I don't think I have an opinion towards that side of the conversation. But I did want to comment specifically on the ridiculous boat and also your straight blasphemy over here.
只是无论天文还是历算，都要花去太多时间。有人终身无所得，有人却是比较幸运。但转眼也已经过去了大半辈子。 阁内积累下来的书籍和手记浩如烟海，为学、观星、推演，许多人一生耽溺其中，远离尘世。
It's probably for the best that we're told to wait outside, as the king is there with the star tracker orb. Much to add here. I did notice the staircase loaded a little slow in the cutscene. But, oh, you know what? Actually, two things. One, the cloud rendering is a bit weird here, so I was noticing it kind of pixelated there, but I'm assuming there's just a graphic option. But the second thing I was going to comment is that when I was looking at a close-up of the... I guess we'll call them fuzzy headphones. I mean, they look like headphones, but for the deer antlers with the fuzzy side... When I was seeing the extreme close-up of it, like, I don't notice it here as much because it's kind of smaller in the in-game model, but when we see it really close in a cutscene, it kind of reminds me of those, like, how not to do Blender stuff. I really wonder if they made it, like, thousands of different faces on, like, a polygon instead of just having, like, a texture or something like that. It looked, like, way too detailed, yet also it seemed overcomplicated. It's one of those things where I'm sure if we opened it up and looked at it as a game object, it would just have like millions of vertices. Because that looked very weird when it was in the close-up. Let's see if we can get another close-up of it. Like, we could kind of see it here. Yeah, like something about it when it's like really close does not look right. That's what I was gonna comment on. Like, I'm not sure how much of that comes across on the stream, but you could kind of see there's like little faint lines here. Very... I'm really wondering if they did like every single strand is like a single line, and then like why some of it renders that way with the little cross sections missing towards the end. Unless they did put a filter on it and that's why it looks that way. I'm not really sure. Something about it bothers me, right? It's not like I can't tell if they did that and they tried doing every single individual strand, or if they did have a texture, but they just kind of cross-faded it towards the end. So I don't know how to get that kind of look from it. It's very odd to me. Anyway, let's continue the plot. Oh, there we go. That's an even better close-up. I agree. In parameter, just huh?
就算在这里找不到无指国的方位，也总还有别的办法。
事在人为，我只是忍不住担心罢了。不过我相信前辈，他那么厉害，他一个人就把那么多的魔阻挡在人界之外，那样的战场，周而复始，惨烈残酷，却又无人可知。我都不敢想象其中会有多少艰辛。
艰辛困苦，自然都有，但天大的难事，总不能叫人坐以待毙。何况有些事，未必不是他心中所求。
心中所求？
既然那个长流也是他，当然会按他的心意行事，去过他永远过不到的人生，做他曾经做不到的事。和雷祖一起住在他们都很喜欢的赤水，没有其他俗物。他自己也作为战士，保护着所有人，不用远离战场。
莫非前辈以前很少上战场？千金之子坐不垂堂吗？
他是族长，但也是战士。轩辕丘可没有不能战死的战士，只不过要是真有那么一天，我们都希望他是最后一个。想想也知道，定星力、制舟车、做书契，他可以做到多少我们想不到的事。让这种人手持兵刃去砍杀，未免太大材小用了。好比打天下和治天下是两回事，有他在，山河可定。所以当初乌兆要杀他，人族花了数百年稳定下来的局面，便又会大乱。后世把帝王离去称为山陵崩，大概就是如此。
我明白，每个人都有自己的责任，可前辈的心里还是不好受吧？
他当然不能真正的释怀，尤其是我们一个接一个的离开。其实，在他刚继任族长之位的时候，也做过很冲动的事。当时，雷祖在外遇袭，我也不在城中。他得知消息后，就带了兵将千里驰援，深入险地，结果雷祖勃然大怒。我们都没见他发过那么大的脾气。
所以，魔族入侵时，前辈那样的焦急痛苦，却也没有离开有凶。
说到底，别人是兵，他是将，战士自然要看全局。
是不是背负了越重的担子，就要做越多的取舍？要是前辈和雷祖异地而处，雷祖会怎么做呢？
雷祖的选择已经不用多说了吧？战士要保护妇孺，这是他一开始教缙云学剑时就说过的话。
他是缙云的师傅吗？
算是剑术上的启蒙老师吧。
你们都是很了不起的人。
如果你真的这样觉得，那么对姬轩辕这些年来所做的事，只要心存敬意就可以了。
我懂了。前辈是真正的强者，我不需要用我的想法去揣度。前辈，你出来了。
有些头绪了，待会儿在船上细说。
More details on the ship. Also, she started calling people sir. I feel like that wasn't a thing. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like the translation's going a bit weird with her. But yeah, at least we got more context as to why the king was left behind in the kingdom, even though it's a kingdom of warriors, and it's due to an incident previously with the same person that died in the city that Wu Zhao's attempting to get revenge for, I guess, to some extent. He did not like the sacrifice for the greater good. Differences between conquering a kingdom and ruling a kingdom.
要离开天甲金阁吗？
Is there anything else to do? It's like, do you want to leave? But I'm like, is there?
要离开天，那就上船。
No more forest hunting incidents. Gotta think about the kingdom. Achievement made, Frost of Eternity. Wow, that was easy. That was an easy achievement. All we do is talk to him and go to the other side of the boat. Oh, can we just go to Wuzon? Oh. I don't feel like the game told me we unlocked Wuzon, but I mean, now we have Wuzon. He's like, I'll tell you later, and then he doesn't tell us. We just gotta have this awkward boat ride across the sky, and we're like, oh, Wuzon's unlocked. I probably should have said that. I'm gonna check the board one more time before we go to Wuzon. So I think Wuzon has the frost sense that we've been waiting on for quite some time. Because we can't do certain crafting without those items. So the moment we go to visit that, we're gonna revisit the Lotus Gate. Plus we're waiting on those other ingredients. So ideally, before I get too far into Wuzon, we'll have everything that I need to complete these quests. Oh. I apparently unlocked new quests. I guess it's good that I came back here. Medicine Shortage 3. On's house is filled with refugees of late. The medicine stock is getting low. Oh man, this quest is gonna suck. Anyway, Homeland Rebuild 3. There are homeless women and children in town looking for bamboo to make temporary shelters. Okay, I have a lot of bamboo. That I can do. You want how many? 10 regular calming powders. Oh no, chat. That does not bode well. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I don't have it. Right, chat? Just like these people are so picky. Okay, we're gonna come back. This will give us more time for the expedition to finish anyway. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. How are you doing in Parameter? Wow, they really apparently they really did fill in almost everything. Medicine search. Our family's been running the shop for a century. Our customers are always content with the result. We're in constant need of frost scent. Well, I'm not at Wuzon yet, but I'll take the medicine search. Admiring heart. My loved one is going out of town. I want to prepare some fried fish pancakes. Please bring me some silver eels. Okay. Renanine, I heard the people of Yanling is suffering from the disaster. Looking for a hero to deliver this medical book to the Yanling clinic. It could be useful. Oh, they must be in the inner clinic. Got it. Alright, let's go get this out of the way. What I'm gonna do is when we get the other quest, I'm going to probably just check in on the Lotus Gate anyway. Because I might set something up in the meantime. Alright, so we got rid of the eels. That was easy. It's testing my, now I guess, somewhat long-term memory of where the clinic is that we need to go to. I think it's this building. We've gone here a surprising amount of times. Oh. Oh, it wasn't in the clinic? Where was it? I didn't see it on the map originally. What? Did we just get it automatically? Normally for these kinds of quests you have to pick up the item first. I guess we already have it. Okay. Whatever. Isn't that where we killed a man over children's card games? It is. Also, by the way, chat, did you see it at a location? Excuse me, Demon Bones? You trying to be sneaky on the world map, right, chat? We're going there in a second. What do you mean, Demon Bones? So I'm assuming this is where we had that very long flashback fight at one point. Just like, oh, you know, there's the Amber Reach and there's the Sky Elk, a little bit of Lake Dig, and just a little demon bones. Don't worry about it. Well, anyway, we're definitely going there. So I guess we might be on the precipice of Act 4? Question mark. So you may or may not remember. I know it has been an eternity, but we originally said the first time we went to the beach and we met the Soul Drifters, or whatever they were called, and were introduced to the Celestial Wheel for the first time. When we were in that dreamscape, we promised Sen we would find out the fate of her uncle. I believe that is why that area has opened up, and we have not been able to do anything with that side quest until literally now. We had like a 1 minute conversation about it, and then we went on with the rest of the plot. Shoot, did they want regular healing salve? I hope they did. I'll go down the cache. I don't feel like checking. So I guess we'll just go here. Yeah, pay attention to the whereabouts of Sen Kin Young. So there we go. Confirmation. There we go, chat. Now that was the test of the long-term memory. I remember we had that conversation a long time ago, and the first time we played this game, I was like, so is there anything we could research, or... Man, she's good. Ooh, these things are kind of tanky compared to us. Okay, so these things drop crystal level 6. Okay, that's good to know. So I could grind out the 20 crystals that we need if I really want to here. But before we do that... Crafting recipe attained waves of stars. Greater healing salve acquired. I don't think we need that, which is good. Okay, so we're within like 13 minutes. I wanted to get a rough idea of how far we were. Figured we could do that while we're waiting, in case I need the medals. The rock creatures are still fighting the demons. Interesting. Unfortunately for them, God Burst beats everything. I'm also noticeably not getting bow crystals. Did he get stuck? I feel like he was supposed to be doing something there. Really? What are we inspecting here?
这种土该是很适合做陶。
果然前辈连制陶也是懂的。
有心去做，倒不会太难。雷族喜欢熏和梅花，我给他做过不同的熏。春天的时候，就一起在檐下奏乐。
梅花正开，那一定是很美的景象。
天渐转暖，城里的乐师也会带着乐器过来，有时连巫爪都有兴致吹上一曲。不过我最喜欢的还是雷族的熏声，扑压高远，直入云霄，让听见的人觉得。Ooh,
I do like that skybox equivalency. That's a really cool sky. I like it.
这些土，你想带点回去吗？
新年之月，再不会想起，已经没有让我亲手给他做熏的人了。
That's cool and all that he wanted to, I guess, tell us about the quality of the clay and that the music of yesterday will never be the same again because the person he performs the music for is no longer alive. But what does that have to do with Sen King Young? just gonna throw that out there. Like that. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with her uncle yet. Question mark. I mean, if they want to label it something else, that's fine. But I mean, it's just I don't see what that had to do with anything. Like, hey Sen, remember how we said you were gonna find your uncle who got lost for many years? So anyway, I'm gonna use this to create a flute. Like, I mean, that was kind of what happened there. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I guess it was a nice little anecdote, I suppose. Are we gonna learn more about our protagonist and not the uncle? What are we inspecting now?
这里好像真的是小叔叔，我认得他的笔迹。
岑青言。
小叔叔他到过这里，他说行至此处，忽然心有所感。虽然前路还很漫长，但十分期待回到人界跟家人团聚的一天。小叔叔果然来了魔域，还有朋友跟他一起旅行的样子。
他们能够在魔域行走，他的朋友大概不是人族。
这些字迹也不像近期留下的，他应该早就离开了这儿。不管怎样，小叔叔平安无事就好。
What do you mean you're glad to know he's fine?
我要告诉爷爷还有其他人，他们一定很开心。
What? I was gonna say, was the special feeling he had a demon impaling him in this hellscape? There has not been a single point we've been here where there have not been like a bajillion monsters. Plus, if you might recall, a big point from last time when we were in our little flashback mode is that humans can't really survive here long in general, to the point that they rapidly age and die. So, are we ignoring that plot point? That's why no one else really survived when we left here as GuJian the first time. They literally aged to death. Wait. he's not fine. He's been dead a long time. I don't know if my takeaway would be like, oh yeah, this is a great place. So just saying, chat. Like it doesn't really make any sense to me. But sure. Like I know that was a plot element because they mentioned specifically that, you know, we have to wait for X number of years to escape, so all the elderly party members died even though they were alive up until that point. Oh, Kasala would love it here. That I would agree. It's a perfect vacation spot. I like being surrounded by red flowers and things that just want to kill me constantly throughout the day. Is he glitched? Or is the animation just that weird? Like, he's not even moving. Like, he's prepping an attack, but then he doesn't do anything. So he just becomes like the world's easiest kill. I'm just gonna go to the end of the walkway here to see if there's anything special for coming up here. And I'm also gonna go back into the scenic view. Because I don't know if it considers this a new scenic view or not. Because we technically did it as GuJian. Man, her freeze ability is so good, chat. It's so good. Just stops them every time. Like, oh, I have that special tingly feeling when I see the giant dragon impaled by a weapon. Oh, I do so love murder. right, chat? Like, I wouldn't describe this place as like having a special feeling. Just that phrase in particular just does not suit what we're in. If this was like a rolling field of green, I would almost get it. But like nothing we're looking at is like anywhere I would want to go. Quite something. Wow, we're getting every crystal, chat but the bow crystal. Except new contract. Oh, because I killed enough of them. So I think we do unlock new contracts by just fighting numbers of enemies, because that was not previously there. So maybe there is actually a purpose. Wait, we could recruit that? How is that gonna fit? How is that gonna fit in our other area? Right, chat? Wait a minute. I mean, sure, I'd like to fight this boss. Oh. I didn't realize he was moving at first because he was glitched on his ally. That was a bit awkward. Alright, well, I'm just gonna kill him then. Well, anyway, that's easy. I mean, if he just gets stuck on his own minion, that's not my fault, chat. Listen, that's not my fault. They could have chose for that minion that I'm killing right now to not be in front of him. But they didn't, and that's their fault. Right, chat? That is absolutely their fault. I'm not taking blame for that. Listen. If they don't want to face him the right way, that's not on me. So he literally just charged into the corner and died. This is what happened. He just couldn't get off his one enemy friend. Oh, man. Well, anyway, that fight was significantly easier than when we did it with GuJian. I was gonna say, from the standpoint that, A, I just have way more stamina recovery in general, and my stamina isn't halved game. Remember how rude that was. But yeah. Just steamrolled him. I'm surprised that enemy was allowed to be frozen. I would have thought that they would have given status ailment immunity for something that big, but apparently not. So freeze is still OP. You know what the crazy part is, chat? I very rarely have to use our team skills anymore. I feel like if I just let them naturally use the ice attacks and whatever, that's all I really need. I don't even need to put any effort into doing it. I mean, it's helped a couple times where I've done it for extra damage. It was more useful before we got, like, the health steal to make sure that we froze, like, problem enemies. Like, if I want to freeze this group because I don't have burst, for example, I could press it. But, like, you know, I could do stuff like that. Also, ooh, did I accidentally undo one of the team skills? Let me check this after that. I don't use the staff one because that one makes me hold in place. Oh, I didn't realize he was still attacking. Whoops. Oh, he's already dead. Well, this is fortunate. Oh, did we get 3 star points? Wow, I really don't think I need that many. Let's see. Team skill. So I could teach him a team skill. Sure. Then Ying, what would you like to learn? The combat skill hits a target, confers a small morale boost. I think that's what we were going towards. That one free morale. I really don't need anything else. Yeah, the increased duration of Frozen is ridiculously good. And we still have an unknown skill, by the way. It's just all question marks still. So I don't know what we need to do to unlock it, given we're at the end of the game, question mark. Increased duration of health absorb. Any of this matters. Honestly, she's kind of at the point where she's perfect. I could just make her light attacks do water damage. Yeah, let's just do that. Beilao, what can I even learn at this point? I don't think there's anything I care about. I guess we can increase our damage to frozen targets, because life is unfair. If I get hit by a status ailment, I'm gonna increase my defenses. That kind of makes sense. think I care about most of these. Everything else is kind of at level 2 already. I don't use these other abilities, so these don't matter to me at all. I don't really want to improve Shield Breaker, because I actually think that's a downgrade for me. Yeah, we're kind of at the point where my character build is actually genuinely done. I could give myself Elemental Resistance randomly. Oh, I heard the "your products are ready" noise. Should all be coming off cooldown around now. Speaking of which. Deep Gold Scale. Or Garden Lamps. Oh, we went to Datongwood but didn't get the thing that we needed. That's so rough. Right, Chad? Actually brutal. So I need to have like a decent ability. Maybe 63 and 44 is good enough? Okay, it is. Oh no. The duck-chicken hybrid is forming again. Damn, that duck is so disrespectful. Oh, Goldridge is here. Why is he here? And you could buy the greater healing items from him if you really need it. Is it because I'm in a dungeon he shows up? Is that how he works? I usually do it when I'm in town and he's not normally there. And I do recall he was briefly with us before, but I wasn't sure if that's just because we couldn't go to Sky Elk. Huh. Right, chat? I don't think I paid attention to that until now. Was it just... I just happened to always go there in a dungeon and that brief time that Sky Elk wasn't available? I'm gonna go to the end of this path just to see if anything happens, and then we'll move on. At some point, we'll go to Wuzan. And then once we go there, we'll send out an expedition team, which I'll probably have to recover at some point. They become turducken, apparently. Also, since I'm walking down this way, she's very accepting that he just kind of went into the spirit realm surrounded by people that weren't human. So, like, are they aware that he'll die coming here? Like, what? Like, now I'm just even more like, why? Well, why did they bring him here? Like, why? Right, chat? Like, I don't think he went here intentionally based off of what was being said there, or at least he didn't know about it when he ended up here. It's just opening up more questions the longer I think about it, chat. It's making less sense to me the more I think about it. It's like, Oh, our morale meter's already maxed again. Where's our party, by the way? What happened to my party? Oh, there they are. They teleported in. They did it. Good job, party members. You did it. Okay, so there's no treasure chests, which is what I'm looking for. Nothing else is here. Okay. So sad. Yeah, chat, our other party member is all the way back there, so big oops to them. They couldn't quite figure out the giant bone structure. Okay, since new things are popping up, I would like to check if anything is going to happen coming here. No, nothing has happened coming here, so we're not quite there yet. Didn't she want us to hand in the quest with somebody? That's also kind of the problem with what happened earlier. I don't know where it was. Let me check the lore out. Does the lore tell me what area it's supposed to be in so I don't open up every single thing? Is it completed? Because it's the long-awaited reunion. I guess it's finished? Question mark? I guess. I don't know. I can't actually tell. I'm assuming because it's there and it doesn't tell me anything in the description that the quest is complete. I was kind of hoping for a bit more clarity there. I'm gonna go to the Farnight Bay briefly, because that's originally where we had the quest, just to make sure nothing else appears here. Okay, so I guess we will finally go very briefly to Wuzan. And then I'll probably immediately leave once we come here. Go straight to the Lotus Gate.
别急，云无月去找极轩辕了。我和他约定，如果在空间乱流中失散，就去永生之皇前碰面。有他在，极轩辕的神魂不至于受创过重。你跟着我，小心一些。
好。
What? Wait, what? What do you mean they're looking for him? Why did we lose him? What? Cutscene, I don't think that explained why? What? Well, apparently we lost the king at some point. For reasons, I guess. And she's looking for him. I'm glad that happened off screen. Wow, Blue Donna on point today. Just with the exclamation mark and everything. I don't. It's not like we witnessed him falling off or he was looking to go somewhere. Oh, there's a little grasshopper or praying mantis. Yeah. Okay, now can we do hunts in Wuzan? Oh, we still can't. But we did unlock another location. We did unlock Demon Bones. Do we actually need anything in Demon Bones? Oh, meteoric iron. Boo, I don't care about that. Worrying. So I guess it's a question of how badly do I want the gold pill. Oh, I need to offer up a pretty good one. That's a bit disappointing. We still haven't unlocked Wuzan for some reason in the exploration area. Even though we're there. We unlocked Demon Bone though. Unless it physically needs me to leave for it to work. Not like I didn't just witness a cutscene. Alright, let's test the chat. I'm gonna teleport here. And we're just immediately gonna check to see if it added it. Meanwhile, they're like, what are you doing? We just left the Emperor. We're like, it's fine. It'll be fine. No, still not added. Anyway, back to Wuzon. We're just confusing our party members even more. Also, I love that we went into Shadow Chaser form. Is that one of the first times that we've done that? I don't remember us specifically doing that before. Like, we interacted with our brother and ate him. That was a big plot point, but I don't know if we did that. Last time we kind of flew around with the gold gilder / glider. Ooh, we haven't brought with us again, which is a bit of a shame.
是因为法阵，这个海岛应该原本就有天然之力，加上后天的种种布置，想要进来并不是容易的事。何况我们也没有走寻常途路。
Also, Chad, I would like to point out that yet again, it has now nerfed my ability to search for things because it took away the dream haunt. Shake your head, Chad. It really can't help itself. It really wants to make sure I never have the ability to do anything.
看着像从海里上来。
Never search with full power.
和吸引还要多。若不是有法阵，
Oh, I was trying to parry it.
我早就朽坏成这样子。
Oh, our team skill does still work on it. Interesting. Well, I was going to reassign team skills. Ancient Huntware. What? Did we get armor? I don't see it in here. Oh. No. We've had that for a while. I'm not sure, unless it's literally a material. Which who knows where it is in this massive list of things. Yes, that's the food menu. This is the healing menu. I can check to see how many crystals I have, so I should probably level my weapon soonish. But we just have all, like, put it in fish pond to breed eagles. Oh, I never handed in the fingerlings. That makes sense. I was wondering why they weren't there. I forgot we had to press a button while we're in the other place. Also, we have a hilarious amount of items in our inventory. Like, we're just walking around fighting Wu Zhao, and he's like, is that a middle arch of the aisle in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, so we did just end up with the principles of medicine for some reason. Also, that reminds me, while we're taking a break here, there was something I didn't read from last time. I don't know where it is, but we'll find it eventually. Okay, we have Madame G's letter. We might as well read it now, since we're in a bit of a break anyway. So, to Beilao, we missed you very much since our parting in Quizia. We are relieved to know you are safe and sound, as well as proud of who you have become. We're worried about your impetuous temper, hence place certain restraints in our teaching. Yet now your deeds have proved our words no longer necessary. The way to enlightenment can be reached by different paths, with no marked line between right and wrong. With a clear mind, you may follow your heart and live out your life. Best regards, Zirao. I guess that's the last we will hear of them, question mark? Go first, but permanently sidelined of woodcutting and handing people items that are 3 steps away. So true. So I think we should kill these if we want to get the recruits. Like, we don't have to kill them, but I'm going to. Oh, we got bow crystal, chat. Only like 17 more fights to go. Speaking of which, the new super crystal. Not bad. We don't have to kill them, but we have to kill them, exactly. Jade acquired. More sword crystal acquired. More murder acquired. Man, that's such a good combo. Get out of here. There's no ability for you. It must be some kind of collectible, because we got Ancient Huntware again. So we're looking for Frost Sense. And any other random items we could pick up along the way. Also, I'd just like to point out with our new combination of abilities... Oh, that's not the attack I was expecting. We are getting a hilarious amount of morale gauge, by the way. Like, next time I press the skill, I want you to look at that gauge so you can understand how ridiculous it's filling with our new setup. Like, it's already maxed. It's actually kind of wild how much we're getting right now. There should be able to morale basically every other fight. I still don't see what I'm looking for here. Oh, I don't want Figwort. These enemies are so done. Like, they genuinely actually have no chance with our current build. It's kind of crazy how much damage we do. No, I mean, Winterleaf is different, I guess, but not what I'm looking for still. Come on, you can do it for us, game. Yeah, the trigrams of the past are powerful. Chat, look at the skill gauge. So look at the bottom. Look how much that filled on one skill use. So it's like 5 skills and it full fills. Also, I'm getting comboed by roll attacks. That's kind of annoying. Okay, this enemy type is very irritating to deal with. She really missed her team skill, really. I remember not liking fighting them in Datong Woods a while ago. And the fact that I seem to be getting hit from behind them, even though they're not facing me, I guess that ice on the floor actually does damage, which is really stupid, I would just like to state. I don't like that. Of course. What am... Oh, that... I swear the hitbox on that does not make... Like, there, I took damage when it went backwards, even though it went backwards. Oh, so it actually... It did so much damage, our companion died noticeably for the first time. That should give you an indicator how stupid that damage is. Like, our companion actually stopped fighting. We saw it on stream. This might be the first indication that this enemy is just kind of overtuned. Because normally we just have so much lifesteal that it doesn't matter. But no, the roll attack damage is insane. Like actual nonsense levels of damage. I swear that did more to me than most bosses. It's kind of wild. You should just have like 20 of these fight me. I'd probably die. Wu Zhao's wasting his time with these other enemies. Good thing I also have defense up when I get frozen or stunned. I'm gonna need it. Really? They really hit me out of the heal move with the invisible hitbox? Do you see what I mean, chat? I got hit by the lingering trail. This is such a dumb enemy. I actually will die at this rate because they could just interrupt my abilities, apparently. How irritating. Yeah, this enemy is genuinely the worst. I really hate this enemy. If it didn't have that stupid lingering hitbox, both when it rolled backwards and on the ground, I don't think I would complain about it. But when it does that roll attack, just so that you're aware, that line does damage. So like if I attack into it, I'll take damage because I touched the thing on the floor. Oh, I hate that style of attack so much. And because my character did like a small animation forward, I touched the ice on the floor and it interrupted my healing. So stupid. This enemy sucks, chat, is what I'm getting at. This is easily my least favorite enemy type in the whole game. Easily. They were kind of bad in Datong Woods. They are so much worse now. Okay. On the plus side, rather than buying healing items, I'm just gonna do this a couple times. Because our super heal seems to scale with us for some reason. Yeah, that attack is so nonsense. So, like, I don't even know how to safely fight these, because every time they roll, like there, I can't attack into them because the ice is there. What do you want me to do? Just hope they don't do the roll attack, because there's barely any windup when they go backwards. When they go forwards, you could react to it. Boing. I at least knock them down? No, because they're rolling all over the place. Like there, like you just kind of got out of my combo for free. This enemy sucks, chat. Wow. They are doing the most annoying attacks possible. Please stop. There we go. I almost thought I wasn't going to kill him in time. Well, on the plus side, chat, we are getting a lot of bow crystals. The downside, this enemy is way more difficult than just doing this in the demon bone area. Like night and day how much damage we're taking. Am I supposed to have like a new armor now or something? Like I'm trying to figure out why the damage has jumped so high. Let me check the Lotus Scape. Was there something I could craft? Because I know our other protagonist has like 200 more defense than we do. So I'm not gonna rule it out at this point, so I will go check. See if we unlocked it in our many bottom left-hand corner notifications. I see the chicken hive mind is floating in the air now. There's Gold Ridge again. Okay, so we did unlock new outfits. That would explain some things. I was gonna say, chat, I felt like we had like the world's biggest difficulty jump for no reason between these areas. So I missed one armor upgrade at some point. I don't think I could do the other one, right? Because we have the Crimson armor. So I missed Celestial Silkworm. But I think it's because I didn't have enough Bloodstones. Because I still don't have a lot of Bloodstones, even after doing all that. I think we'll go straight to Ice Scale. I also don't know when this unlocked. I think the problem is that like the game puts like a lot of notifications in the bottom left, but I didn't have these earlier, right? So I don't know when we got our like wall of text when we received these. But anyway, we should now be taking hilariously less damage. Because I was like, it just felt wrong. Like we were just taking way too much damage. Like it was just actually unfair. So to give chat an idea, we're about to go up 290 defense. So hopefully we don't just get chipped out and die. So we were briefly experiencing what hard mode probably experiences with their best armor. That was that damage total was just getting wild. I mean, chat, did you even see some of those armor notifications? I saw some of the female ones, and that's why I made comments, I think not last session, but 2 sessions ago. I'm like, I don't see the point in upgrading the female armor. Now we're getting to the point where maybe. But I think that also is just because we're at 2 party members instead of 4. So it is what it is there. Oh, I went to parry. I was slightly too slow. Yeah, that does like no damage now. Yeah, get out of here. Hit that enemy damage with the nerf bat. I'm like, no, no more. You had your fun. It's over now. Do your little roll attack. I'm gonna see how much you do. Or not. Just never do the roll attack. Cool. Oh no, that still does insane amounts of damage. I mean, chat, did you like that doing a third of my health with the best armor? Yeah, this enemy is just a little teeny bit overtuned, maybe just a little bit. Probably shouldn't hit you like 5 million times per second. It's probably. Hello? Why can't I use the team skill? Oh, well, thanks. Oh, it was too slow. I pressed it and the game was like, I wonder if he's trying to do something. There we go. I'm kind of hoping to unlock a contract, since we are killing these enemies, but I don't see one popping up so far. Oh, it wants me to teleport. Not doing that. Right, chat? No. Oh, I almost killed it in time. So close. It was one swing away. Okay. Wailing Snow Crystal. That's new. Sounds horrific.
明白了，难怪我看过的那些残片和湖水岸还有乌罩墓地的法阵布置始终有些相通之处，也难怪乌罩对天禄城大阵那么熟悉。乌之国真是可怕。
There we go. No more turns for you. We're tired of playing fair. Playing fair results in me taking 1 million damage. Anyway, she's remarking about the similarities of Wuzon's. I went to parry. The similarities of Wuzon's trigram with everything else. I guess he did visit Wuzon at some point. Oh, I parried it just the wrong time again. I blocked, but then I let go to parry again. That was too slow. That was player error. That's not the game's fault. I'm willing to admit it when it's player error, but there's other times where I'm like, Yeah, that stupid roll attack with the lingering damage on the floor. What a terrible idea. Why did they do that? There's like 2 different enemy designs that seem to do that. One was my least favorite boss, which we fought in the previous session, where all it did was just puke out and then just wait forever and not do any attacks that I could punish. And then this enemy is following suit with stupid ground-based AoE that lingers forever. Definitely not my favorite enemy design in the game. Still not seeing what I'm looking for here. Oh, there we go. Got hit by the ice again. Thanks, game. Love it. Okay, so you can block that. That's a little more fair. A little bit. I'm gonna say, what's over here? Is that new quest? Sure. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. Now we could finally get one of those monsters on our side. Oh, it's all the way back there, really? Chat, that's what we like to call actually just rude. Okay, there we go. We're teleporting. I'm not walking back there. Get out of there. Alright, chat, roll your eyes. Like, come on. You couldn't put it at where we're going with the quest marker? Mm-hmm. Oh, it actually survived that. Kind of wild. There we go. We put in the work. I am kind of curious how many bow crystals we're at. I feel like we're not as far away as we were before. But at the same time, like, is there really even a benefit to getting these monsters? Like, we can already mine everything that we need to mine. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't really need the experience. Oh, I almost parried it. Almost. Slightly too slow. Oh, I was gonna parry that, but he already died. Oh, oops. I have to dodge through to dodge that. Okay. Wait, is that not blockable? As I said before, sometimes I get a little confused with the color indicator because he glows and then they also glow. So, okay, so that has red, so that is unblockable. Okay. So sometimes I can't tell because I see two different colors. I just get confused which red is red. Like, did I see red or yellow? And early on in the game, it wasn't a big deal, but now that everything has like a bajillion points of super armor, and I'm fighting a lot of new attacks, it's hard for me to read the indicator above my character sometimes. Like there I can block these attacks, apparently. There we go, the triple parry. Get out of my face. There we go. Proving I can parry. Just back-to-back parries, chat. I'm like, get out of here. Alright, I'll kill a few more of these, just in case we could get them with the contract. I'll skip fighting the stupid snow spewers. Yeah. You might still be able to parry that, I'm not sure. Even though it's unblockable. We'll find out soon if it's available. Because we're not getting, like, Demon Crystal with it, so I was thinking maybe it's possible we could recruit them. Little shortcut there. Nope, don't need to fight those anymore. Nope, don't need to fight those either. Speaking of which... Oh, we got a new socket permanently. That's fun. Oh, we got the Metal Crush from the other character here. So I guess the question is, did we go for more crit damage or crit chance? We're only at a 20% crit rate, which isn't that great, honestly. The throat cut is also pretty powerful. I just go for crit rate because I think we have something that boosts crit damage with King's Rage. And that's what I'll end up doing. Oh. Oh no, it needs Sword Crystal 3. Oh, I hate that it relies on the lower level crystals. Oh. So chat, so let me get this straight. I still don't have the second Frost Scent, but I could go straight to Elementalism 7. Oh, okay. Right, chat? I guess. That makes sense. I don't think they thought about the drop rates towards the end of the game, to be real honest with you. The fact that we got this one before the one prior to it shows you how out of touch everything is. Also, love we have 1 out of 1 eel. Love that. So apparently we just get 1 chance at this. I should probably save the game before we go to do that. Hopefully it's saved. Oh boy, chat. What nonsense are we gonna have to solve is the real question. Oops. I'm not sure when this unlocked. It might have been with our big wall of text earlier. Yeah, I want the best enchanter that we could get. I could technically bring our cook here because it's funny, although it drains him basically to 0. Well, we'll give it a shot, I guess. Oh boy. Tell me to initiate first. What does that mean? Eat less, eat more, not eating anything. Not eating anything. Eyes glazing over, walking like a zombie feels like spirit power? What? I'm so confused. Alright, so what do you want? Fire isn't strong enough, find me a fan? Do you mean the fan that you spawned right behind you? You're just giving me busy work now. We saw you drop it. We saw you actually just drop that. Too much junk in the minerals, give me some water so I could sift it. Again, it's like, okay. Okay, so what do you want? It's all disturbance of the stars, bring me Xenon for me to divinate. Again, it's just, the omen is auspicious today. No, it's not the omen. Just put what you need to put in the right places and we'll be fine. That really sucks that we still cannot get Frost Scent. Isn't that crazy though? Like we somehow got the later ones. It's almost making me want to look this up again because it's kind of wild that we still don't have this. Like, am I just getting that unlucky with Frost Scent? Like, it should be in Wuzan, as far as I remember. Like, just breaking the urn should give it to us, but we've broken so many and have yet to receive it. It's kind of rough. There we go. We can have more puppets, apparently. They grinded all their skills, including executive dysfunction, apparently. I like that they just kind of like throw it on the ground. It's like, oh, yes, get me the fan that I definitely can't reach. Well, that costs the sword crystal 6. Interesting. Demon shard ghost. Have we ever even acquired one of these before? So I don't know what the other elementalism will give us. Just the resists? I don't know what these last two are. See, the problem with this is that the game needs to be a little more clear on how to get to some of these, so I think this one will actually do what it's supposed to say. I think. We've had things where we're doing upgrades and it's the same one. Like, see how this is like upgrade Sword Crystal 3 and upgrade Sword Crystal 4? This is not upgrading to actual Sword Crystal 4. It's upgrading to Sword Crystal 3. Which made me very mad. Chat might remember last time we were touching the upgrades. So I think we just have to look at the picture. And that'll tell us which one we're actually getting. So if I get rid of a 4, I can make a 3. I think. Oh, and now the D-pad is working here when it wasn't previously. I wasn't making it up before. It genuinely wasn't working that other time. But now it is for some reason. Okay, so is there anything else I need to do? I mean, I might as well just make an onslaught gem while I'm waiting. Since apparently I'll have more slots available. And let's do Fatal, improve our crit chance. Improve her damage. And then we'll give the actual other gems to the other character who has 0 gems. Yeah, I don't think I care about anything else in here at the moment. How much time do we have left on this? Oh, not much time. Also, let me actually go put the fingerlings away into the lake, so that way I don't question it again in the future. I feel like that should be something that should be automatic, to be honest with you. But it's fine. Anyway, let's go to the horrible Wuzan. Now with more crit chance. I'm gonna make a manual save in case for some reason it locks us out of a quest. That way we could say it's after the contract, but before we did anything else we cared about. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. They just take too long to kill, I think is the problem. With them just kind of like escaping from combo versus using super armor, it is very annoying. Oh, I guess it only hits 3 times, despite the attack lingering quite a while. I guess I'll go to the scenic view in case it changes for the achievement purposes. Oh, what? Oh, okay. That took me by surprise. A little jump scare there. Okay, given that I still haven't seen something to recruit them, I'm assuming that we will not get a contract for them. Even though we've contracted much bigger monsters. Will I finally get Frost Scent? Nope. Nope. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing well, Fenton. Yes, the Death Arena. Remember that, chat, when we plunged through here? I guess nobody came back and fixed it from our previous encounter. Frost Scent? Question mark? Nope, more winter leaf. Get denied. Oh, that's just some enemies here, nothing to worry about. Right, chat? Fight over. Listen, we got other stuff to do. We can't be fighting them for long. I'll take the free experience, though. Big word. Oh, still not a Frost Scent. Is it really just not spawning here? So unfortunate. I just need one of them. That lingering hitbox, though. That's kind of not okay. Nice parry, though. That hitbox is ridiculous. Look at that. Why does that do damage? I have so many questions. I think that should be banned, chat. That should not be allowed to do damage. And apparently you can revive your teammates. I did not know that was a mechanic. And also apparently you can revive them while blocking, which seems like you shouldn't be allowed to do that, but that's fine. Look at that, chat. We found a new mechanic that I don't think I've ever used this entire game. This is the first time we fought enemies capable of killing our party members. I think the closest we saw was when we were fighting the Monkey King boss. Well, it wasn't a boss. It's supposed to be just a contract, and we were supposed to come back later. I think that was the only time I think maybe we were down in a boss fight. There we go, chat. Wow, that took way too long to get a single frost scent. And we only got one on top of that. That's kind of wild. Well, I guess if I'm really bored, I can go finish up the elementalism. Okay, where's the scenic view? Is it here? Yeah, there we go. Bosses wish they were like the Monkey King. Yeah, that thing was actually unkillable. I think there's only been a couple bosses that have like genuinely been like difficult versus just like high damage on the punish, which have been the bonus fight and the Weishu Sword Forge, especially when it goes into phase 2 with the sword that is its own master. And the werewolf fight, the first one, was actually kind of annoying to deal with because you just didn't have a lot of dodge mechanics. I don't know if I would put that up there. I still think the Sword Forge boss was up there. I also liked when we were fighting the, what's it called? I was gonna say Elder Demon, but I don't remember if that was his title. When we were revisiting Amber Reach and Sky Elk was under attack, and we fought the high-class demon, I guess the best way to put it. I did like that fight. I just wish I realized how the spin to win worked a little earlier. Oh no. Chat, I'm so sorry. For those that have not witnessed this before, this seems like an easy puzzle, right? You press it in, you press the down one so that way the left and right open up, and then you finish it in such a way that 3 are open and you press the middle one and it closes. The problem with how they instituted this in GuJian is that every button press is something random, and it changes every time you do this puzzle. So I have 7 guesses to figure out what at least 2 or 3 of the D-pad presses do. So who knows? Is it going to rotate it 30 million times and open up on the opposite side? We'll find out. No, that was somewhat reasonable. Hold on. No, denied. I hit up. I was close. Nope. There we go. There's the confusing rotations. No. There we go. I figured it out that time. That was merciful. That was merciful that I figured that one out. So I found 2 directions that basically canceled each other, so let me actually retry. So when it was... the right one was open, I pressed right, and that's what flipped it to the other side. Then I guessed whether or not left would do the opposite of right, because again, it's random, it's not guaranteed, and it did. So to finish it, I pressed up on the D-pad there. Just to articulate how confusing that puzzle is. It really is, you just have to guess. You press a couple of inputs, and then hopefully from the ones that you've used, you could hopefully solve it in 3 slots from there. But it could get very confusing when it spins the board, because then your concept of which one is changing is different. So I really don't like the ones where it spins the board repeatedly. But anyway, puzzle solved. I don't even know what the golden seals do, but we have them, I guess. Right, chat? I guess. So at least there was a reason to come over here, aside from just looking for sand. So ideally in the next couple of minutes we should see treasure hunting is ready for pickup, is what I was about to say. See, chat, that's what we call timing. The other one I think requires like another minute from that. So we'll wait a little bit. Let's get closer to the plot. Did I just jump down here? Okay. I'm like, sometimes you can't tell with the visible walls of this game. Like, Okay, by the time I reach this bridge... Actually, by the time I kill this enemy, the other one should be off cooldown. There we go. Good parries, good parries. Oh, hit by the floor ice. Stupid floor ice. You're the worst. You're actually the worst. Whoever designed you is the monster. Stupid floor ice. I leveled off of that though, which is kind of nice. I love that I'm not even getting hit by the enemy anymore. It's just their ever lingering AoE that destroys me. Oh, game. So we got another monkey, but we still did not get the thing that we're looking for. We did get the crafting recipe at least. It's making me second guess whether or not we've received this already, which is kind of wild. Oh, wait, is basket of rice not even like... Oh, is it not even a crafting recipe? Is it... Oh, that's kind of evil. Wait a minute. Let me check my notes. Is it trying to tell me that there's no recipe for it? I just have to do this until we find it? If so, that is actually heinous. One moment, chat. Sorry, I didn't realize I would need my notes again today. So did the south of let us get it as a recipe, or did we always have to hunt it? That's what I'm double checking. Oh, no, it's just random. That's gross. So chat, so not only do we need it more than once, we need it 5 times total. We don't get a recipe for it. So it is now pure RNG whether I complete this quest before we beat the game. Cool, love it. 10 out of 10. Definitely wouldn't recommend any changes, like not requiring a quest for us to fetch that many of an item. Even just 2 of would have been fine, honestly. I guess I'll learn elementalism since I'm here, I guess. Porky Lee. Oh, our enchanter's out. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, chat. Like, we haven't gotten it once to my knowledge so far. It's kind of wild, given that we have completely maxed people going. I don't think I need the herbalist for anything, because I honestly don't care about unlocking their items. Man, why do all of our cooks need such annoying to make items? They're so picky. Well, they're not leveling again anytime soon. And Porky Lee, the enchanter. Ritzer needs waxing. What should I use for that? Butter and beeswax, rosin, vegetable oil. I don't know. Beeswax? I mean, just one would hope. Oh no, are you gonna make me cut wood? If so, you're an actual monster. Please bring me something to cut these gold paper with. Would you use a saw for that? No, I was gonna say, that didn't make any sense. I thought the Buren was more of a chisel. I didn't really... I don't know. I thought he was asking how to cut paper, so none of that made any sense to me when he asked me that question, to be honest with you. It was like, I wouldn't use any of this. Need to find a tool dip and melt a brush. I mean, writing brush? Okay. Please don't ask me to cut wood. Oh no, please no, we're doing so well. do you want? Sturdy wood from the lumber box. I don't remember which one sturdy wood is. I don't remember. Yeah. That's not fair. There's like 5 icons for wood, chat. There are 5 things of wood, and I don't remember what sturdy wood looked like. That was kind of brutal. So let's look at our items. Like, what is the icon for sturdy wood? Just for clarity. So many items. Yeah, see, we have roughwood, elmwood, maplewood, mulberry, sandalwood, ebony. Which... Or did you just want all of the wood? There's the ancient huntware. Maybe they just wanted all of... I don't know. Maybe they wanted all the wood? I don't know. I thought sturdy wood was one of our types. Because to be fair, there are a lot of wood types in this game. That's why I wasn't sure. And then I wasn't sure if it counted, like, this? Right? Like, question mark? Weird. I mean, I'll just try again, I guess. We managed to guess all the other answers correctly. Maybe they just want all 3. Oh. Now, I did save before we did this, so we're gonna rewind time briefly. Question, are we fine? Oh, we did it, we're in Act 4. Chat, we did it. We did it, chat. We are in the most auspicious of times. We've successfully managed to get to Act 4. We did it. Wow, that did take a long time to get us to Act 4, but we got there. Alright, so this should be right before I made that choice. Oh, no. Load my manual save. Don't load me the autosave. And don't cheat me out of my materials. There's a reason I save before we do these. So honestly, we managed to get through most of the research just guessing pretty well. I did not need to look anything up, fortunately, for this. Oh, this before we did the other one. Gotta refeed them. I should have saved after I fed them. It's kind of annoying, actually. Guess since I'm here, we'll just feed them a little bit. I'm gonna feed the other chefs so that way we should be good for later. For herbalists, I don't think I care about unlocking everything, and we're just gonna make sure you're max because you have such an easy and low requirement. Now we're gonna save. There we go. That way I don't have to do that again, and we'll try this one more time. I think it matters. So yeah, so shockingly, we managed to get through all the questions. Shockingly. See, I didn't think you cut with the beer in. That's why I'm a little confused. I remember Googling this tool last time. We're gonna go. Oop. Got stuck on the stairs. In hindsight, she really did just throw the brush down for us to go pick it up. Alright, so I gotta be very careful which ones to accept and deny here. We're gonna say required, not required, not required, 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 not required, not required. Alright, so I thought he was asking for a specific kind of wood, but if he just wants all wood, that's easy. Because last time we did have to pick out very specific things. Chat might remember when we were going through, especially for the food stuff. They're like, pick out this specific fish. And you're like, oh. I don't know what the fish actually look like. Guess we'll talk to the named chicken briefly. Sits on the stone terrace quietly. Yeah, Muzan is still not unlocked. That's kind of wild. Like, I know it's something we can do. I promise you we can do exploration there. I'm just surprised that we're able to physically go there, but not able to do anything. Anyway, let's leave this hellscape and come over here. And when we get our other party member, we'll see how many bow crystals we're at.
就在这里等吧。云乌月应该会顺着我打开过的空间缝隙过来。
这么宏伟的地方，竟然是几千年前的人建造的。乌之国除了西陵，还有别的血脉延续下去吗？
大概有吧。当初他们中的一些人离开海岛去往陆地，上岸后又分成好几波。乌之堂的祖先就是在那个时候发现了西陵，留下来同西陵人成婚生子。
按你们之前说的，魔族入侵后，还是有一些当时不在城中的西陵人活了下来。那乌兆他……
你是想说西陵的血脉未绝，乌兆又何至于此？别人都以为他在意血缘，可对他来说，那种东西本就可重可轻，自然会有人同他一起血恨。其余的若是依附轩辕丘而活，在他眼中，也就不算西陵人了。
因为这样，才会有人挑压自尽吗？谁都既痛苦又无奈，就算是继续留在轩辕丘的人，也是想好好活下去啊。
是啊，那个时候想活着，活得好一点，可比现在要艰难得多。曾经有个地方叫做天瑶，是安邑和龙渊之后，人族最大、最繁华的城。可谁也没想到，几个仙人在云上争斗，波及了这座城池，天瑶毁去。又经过数百年，大大小小的部族才渐渐稳定下来，部族之间开始了接连不断的战乱。我们想结束那样的乱世，让所有的人族能够合在一处，有饭吃，有衣穿。这便是建立轩辕丘的初衷。
你、缙云、雷祖、乌兆还有前辈，你们都是从小就认识的吗？
他们几个算吧。缙云是被带到有熊的战奴。
战奴？
战败者都有可能被称为奴隶。缙云一家因立丘族遭难，他那时年纪不大，却极有战斗的天分。那位族长就想把他训练为贴身的战奴，也就是后世所谓的死士。可转眼间立丘为有熊所败，许多人又被带到了北方。雷祖看中缙云的天赋，把他捞了出来。
缙云是这么厉害的战士，那他的后人又是怎样的？
他一直都是孤身一人，哪有什么后人？
那时候的人成亲应该更早吧？
缙云的父母曾经十分恩爱，到最后却很是不堪。他爹除了做御工，别的什么都不会，甚至还害了他娘。可这样的事，在俗世中也不过比比皆然。缙云却不想要世俗之情，他期望那种即使过了千百年也依然不变的情感，不论泪河，无所朝夕，不需要多么炽烈，却永远都会在那。
如果有这样的，谁不想要呢？那他得到了吗？
得到了，所以他呀，只不过是一个自私的、口是心非的混蛋。虽然我大概也是这世上最没有资格这么说的人。 云无月来了。
前辈，云无月。
都没事的话，我想进永生之皇看一下。不知道当年带族的战士还在不在呢
Completed quests. Now we got everybody back. Okay, so now that we have everybody back, we'll finish up Wuzan, but then we'll go back to the other towns for quests cleanup. Let's see. We have to set any of our team skills up, because I was changing their abilities earlier. I was missing the team skill when I changed it earlier. Okay. Because I went to hit it in this session, and I'm like, did I just miss it? Or I'm like, no. Should be good there. Yeah, look at all these defensive abilities I'm not giving them, chat. And we'll give him small damage increase and auto damage. I forgot to look at the, There were only 3 bow crystal level 6s away from the other quest. Okay. So it might be worth just farming it now while we have a full party. Hopefully we didn't despawn the demons. Okay, they're still here. I don't like the grind, but I mean, like, I literally need it for the quest. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go kill them real quick. Extra sword crystals is fine, but we just need the bow crystals at this point. Yeah, I think originally not last session, but I think 2 sessions ago, I was changing what their abilities did. I think I got rid of the ice skill by accident. I haven't really tried using it since I messed with the skills, obviously, but in this session I was like, wait a minute, I really didn't see the ability. Is there really nothing else for me to fight? We're like 3 crystals away. Okay, there we go. So let's see his arrow skill. Didn't do that much, but I did see it technically. Okay, we're 1 crystal away. Fine, game. I'll do the thing you wanted me to do earlier. We're not. There we go. One day it'll teleport me. We're 1 bow crystal away, which also means that he's gonna be really far behind compared to the rest of the party, on top of already getting him late in the game. I also don't think they really thought that one through. Oh, I parried, but I got hit again after the parry, so didn't parry. That's annoying. Are we really gonna be like 2 crystals shy of completing this quest? Because the moment we leave here, I want to go do the other quests. I don't want to have to go back to like Demon Bone or something for them. Fine, I'll teleport here. Maybe the things have respawned. Come on, game. Just give it to us real quick. Isn't that painful, chat? Like, I'm just like 2 from it. It's like getting that 1 frost scent. It took almost the entire game to get the second one. So we just didn't receive them in Wuzan. And sadly enough, I think we got the first frost scent when we did go to Wuzan. Or not Wuzan. We got it... Yeah, I think we did get it from the past when we went to Wuzan before. So we just need 2 crystals. I don't super care if the other party members level or not. I don't think their damage is super relevant. Like, I just bought the onslaught just to fill up a slot, basically. I'm not gonna rely on their damage. Oh, no parries. Oh, I went to dodge, but I hit the wrong button. Come on. Getting everything but what we need, chat. So rude. Come on. You could do it. No, that's not bow crystal. Come on. Give us the bow crystal so we could go finish that other quest. And that's a lot of strikes. Come on. No. Alright, chat. No. On the plus side, we are really cleaning them up now that we've got the full party. Okay, we need one more. You do a game. One more. Just one more. Oh, it hit me from behind? That was messed up. The other guy got me while I was ready to block the other one. Okay, now I can just ignore all these fights again. Yeah, if we were like 9 or 10 off, I would not have bothered, but when we were just 2 off, I'm like, yeah, I really should just go do that. Here's an easy fight. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit them a couple times to build meter. And kill them with this. Since we recharge so much meter anyway. Okay, now question. What? What? Oh. Oh, it's at max level? 12 is the max level? Oh. Chat. Oh. Right? Oh, I thought there were more levels. Well, apparently we're gonna max our weapons. Which is even more rude when you think about it, because now I could max his weapon, or I could complete the other quest. That's kind of messed up. Also, why give us a character that's only 1 level from maxing his weapon? I have so many questions, chat. Why would they do that? Well, I guess that answers that question on whether or not we could get stronger. So there's officially no more points of the crystals. We're done with them for the rest of the game. Unless I just want the bow crystal to level up. Yeah, I was thinking it would be like a 15 or something. You know, it would just be like 1 big damage jump and that'll be the final thing. But no, we maxed it already. Which, to be fair, makes sense because we've been hunting a lot of things here. But now we officially have no more purpose for level 6 crystals. Minus the bow crystals, which we still need like 20 of, but it is what it is. Ah, yes, the giant gaping portal. Ooh, I wonder if our root buddy's here. Any root buddy want to come and greet us? Oh, I don't see them anymore.
看样子万茜他们终于得偿所愿了。
不老药，这就是北洛你说过的。
在梦里遇到万茜的时候，她告诉我，不老药只是一种刑罚，但他们没有无知血，也不像乌照和思薇那样死而苏生。这2种手段的异同，还不能尽知。
稍后要去哪里找线索？
那个高塔，在梦里也没有到过那边。另外，不知道醉渊会不会有些什么。现在至少可以确定一件事：喝下了不老药，也一样会死。永生之术只是一个谎言。
There you go, Chad. Immortality's a lie. Did they say we should check the abyss? Oh, we can actually... Wait, we can actually go back in here? I don't think I did that the last time we played this game. I realized we could. I saw in the text he mentioned it. There's a fishing spot. Why? Chat, why? I mean, we can't not fish there now that I see it's there.
当初我进入无之国的时候，就觉得很奇怪，风礼上没有说过翠晶的能力会破解跑。 不过那块碎晶也被乌照动了手脚。要是我没跟刘兄一起进来，还不知道会发生什么。
他不比石臼对魂魄感觉，但想必也是觉得不同，否则就不会利用渭水剑不求对付。乌之国的梦想
Whatever.
也是一个顺势而为的局面。
可等他知道了真相，却又改变了主意。
Are there actually any enemies in here? Curse you all, curse the king in the palace. Oh, just some blood writing. Don't worry about it. Sure, it's fine. Huh? Where's the scenic view prompt? Oh, the icon's overlapping. I see where it wants me to go. My bad. I thought it was on the ground floor. I understand where it wants me to go now. But there are enemies down here. Not that it's gonna help them very much. The greatest humiliation. The noble-blooded was unpleasant within me, yet I'm putting these underground monsters for food just to survive. I noticed we didn't get any quests for looking at the writings, which is a little surprising to me. Oh, we finally got another bloodstone. I'm not sure how we see that from where we're standing, but sure. So far, this has nothing to do with where we just stood, but sure. The other ones, you know, we could take artistic license on whether we would see the things that were on the screen. This one, not even close. So yeah, we'll go fish here, and then I'll... Oh, we can't even teleport when we're done. We gotta actually walk out of here. That's kind of rough. So yeah, I can guarantee you we did not come back here in our first playthrough. Oh, you have to go so far as well. I mean, since I'm going that far, I might as well see if there's any treasure from the area we originally came from in the past. Also, speaking of which, I'm gonna say, where's our little light source? Child Yam and I finally came to this world, but she'll never see sunlight or have any decent food here. I'm not sure whether she'll survive. Again, I'm kind of surprised that that is not prompting a side quest of some sort. Oh. I found a chest, and I was not paying attention, and I definitely did not see it right away. But we'll pretend that I landed there to go pick up that chest. I definitely did that on purpose. And I wasn't just looking at the mini-map the whole time. Okay. More white jade. Once I get out of here, everyone will die. They must die. I'm the true master of the House Yan. It has to be me. See, they're doing well. Interestingly, when we're going through here, as this is before, not only are we not getting side quest prompts, but we're also not getting indications from the game when we go to search that the writing is there. There really is just a can you find them mini game. So does that mean all the chests have respawned? Oh, I almost killed him. One swing from kill. Yeah, so I guess the chests have respawned. Only wish my king will forgive me. Look at that. There's just such pleasant writing everywhere. Just keeps your hopes up nice and high. Also, where's the... Where are the other passages that it wanted me to go? It's like really high up there. I was gonna jump if it was connected, but I didn't see it from there. Man, her free skill is so good, chat. It's so good. Wow, a lot of staff crystals I don't need anymore. I'll try to use the blizzard skill. Hello. Such madness, you're out of your mind. Do you not see yourself as the gods? I mean, I feel like a kind of like a godlike figure at the moment. Yeah, that's somewhat accurate with how well we're doing. Take that, random moss. Oh. So I finally used the ice skill, but because she's on the wrong platform, she just totally whiffed the skill, so we didn't get to see it. That's a 10 out of 10, thanks game moment. Thanks. I'm glad she blizzarded the wherever she was standing. I guess that's kind of the downside. The other skill has a teleport built in, but that one doesn't. Ah, the bugs are all mine today. Those two had the audacity to come for my bugs, so I smashed them in this place. Oh, bugs are most delicious in this place, my bad. I missed the line. There you go. Bug tasty. Gotta kill for those bugs, Chad. I would just like to say, this is pretty ridiculous, this area over here. Is there anything else that I need to do here? Just looking to see if there's like any, you know, before we go too much further, are there any other chests? So far the items seem to not really be worth it, to be honest. But I am looking to see if they put something over here. There is like a lower floor. Let's drop down here. I found more writing. Why wouldn't we believe the Demi-Soul Lotus to be part of our destiny? What is destiny to us? More blood writing. Whose honor not slaves of gods? We did not. Oh.
至少这话说得不错。
这里的人不信奉任何神明，一路过来也没有见到那样的雕像。
因为乌之民笃信自己，他们深信自己有足够的力量去掌控命数。
轩辕丘虽然修建了百神祭所，也并不是真的为了祭神。那前辈你呢？你是不是也只相信自己？
怎么？你不也是从来不信那些的吗？
是啊。可当我敲响文天鼓，有那么一瞬间，我会想：如果这个时候那位仙神能立刻出现在我眼前，那让我信谁都可以。
Well, we got an optional cutscene. I can't say I was expecting them to talk about whether or not the gods existed. He was reflecting on banging on the drum earlier. Whether or not they would be rescued. They would pledge allegiance to anybody. Evil the stars, courting chaotic and age scarred. Sky darkens heavily, blah 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 blah. Once let the blood was on get from the stars, however, maybe everyone is aired. This is the calamity that pretends utter annihilation. I'm not gonna lie, that text is going by real fast, so I had to pop it open. I'm not pressing a button, just so chat is clear. It is just automatically closing. Like, that's a lot of dialogue for how much time is there. Well, I'll proceed to go this way. So I think the tower will advance the quest. But we're very deep in here now. It's too dark. Perhaps it's only because I'm going blind. Excuse me. Yeah, there are so many winding passageways. I'll go down here first and then wind upwards, maybe. It's true. Maya would already not be seeing anything anyway. I think this is the road I want. Oh, excuse me. Let's see, are there any chests over here I should be aware of? Well, urns, so not worth coming over here so far. Wait, did I break those and they had nothing? Wow. Wow, chat. Really? I broke it and it had nothing? Oh, so I could have shortcut it. Oh. Is it possible to climb this? I don't think the game wants me up here. Hold on, chat. We're going on a magical adventure. The game saved, which has me nervous. Could we have skipped stuff when we were here originally? Would this have worked? We are so far from where the game wants us to be. Right, chat? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Can we go any higher? I'm now interested in this wall. This is the first time in this entire game it feels like I could go somewhere I'm not supposed to. Okay. How high up is the next passageway? Oh, it is really high up. How do I get over there? Is it possible? Welcome, Kirk. Hope you're doing well. I mean, I'm very much not where I'm supposed to be. But I can't... Oh, I slipped. Unfortunate. Can't quite get to where I wanted to be. You can see the game refusing to let me jump at times. It's trying really hard to keep me in a specific area. Wait, hold on. Will this lead me to where I want to go? Oh, it feels like we should be able to get here. Can I really not make this jump from... Look at that lack of jump. Come on, game. Stop eating my jump. Let me explore. Let me be free. This is the first time we've been able to really go somewhere, and it felt like it was making a progress where we're not supposed to. Holy, the geometry is weird. It's like they don't want you being here, chat. Oh, there we go. What the heck was that detour? Okay, so we can go from there to here. I don't know if that would have helped us at all, but that is funny. So where is the other passageway?
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
Oh, we went on a magical journey. Oh, I don't think they... Oh, so if we had been able to climb this wall to go up, I think we could have skipped cutscenes in the flashback, but I'm not seeing a clear way to get up here. Like, if we could get on this rock, we would have been able to skip, like, half of the dream journey. Because if you remember, chat, we had to follow the voices, and we went around the tunnel, and we had to go around the top and then through there. We could have just jumped up here. Oh, our allies are not helping us out, sadly. Anyway, we took a very weird detour. I'm sure. Oh, hole in the floor. Come on, really? It ate my jump as I noticed it. I noticed it slightly too slow. Come on. Really? You're gonna make me go all the way down here now? Annoying. This is what you get, random enemy. Feel my wrath. Okay, let's see if there's a chest over here. Because this room seems pretty isolated. Yeah, that's what I thought. All we get is moss from it, really? We went all this way and the random things I'm hitting on the side of the room is exactly what's in the chest. That is a terrible reward. I think we can all agree. Like, that doesn't even make sense in context. Like, you couldn't even make it at least, like, super medicine or something useful. Just moss, really? That sucks. Okay, random blood writing. What do you have to say? Well, apparently we won't find out. We got interrupted. Well, anyway, as I was saying before, I want to go see the blood writing. I've committed terrible crimes, but there's nothing to regret for. That sounds like Twitch chat. I was gonna say, Twitch chat, are you writing these messages on the wall? No, committing crimes, no regrets. Sounds like Twitch chat. Get rid of these. Man, this is like one of the most inconveniencing fishing spots I've ever seen. It is wild how far out of the way that is. Nice little murder there. Oh, we leveled up again. Wait, we got 3 more star points. Wait, are we at max level? We can't have anything else to learn, right? Like, there's so little to get at this point. Like, I guess I'll level Heaven's Strike. Well, I guess there's maybe like 2 more levels worth of stuff. I guess I could level Flame Surge just because. Not that I plan on using it. Senying already has everything that I want her to learn. You get another team skill with her. Really think there's too much I care about here. I mean, as you can see, we're basically done. I mean, there's not really that much they can learn at this point that I care about. Sure, let's give them additional skills I'll never use. Welcome, Chrysogram. Hope you're doing well. Get rid of these. Feed the mayhem energy. We're exploring the... I think they called it the Abyss of Guilt. One of the most inconveniencing fishing spots I have ever seen. It took us a solid like 15 minutes to get here. But Chan, I'm gonna fish here. There's nothing you can do to stop me now. We're already here. I'm like, listen, we're in the place where people are in the darkness so long that they lose their eyes altogether. But listen, we're gonna fish here. I'm just curious what's even in here. Well, I guess if you were missing any fish, I guess you could come here. Yeah, loving the fish emote. Exactly. Gotta get excited for the fish. There we go. We got a king crab. I don't feel like fishing everything from this area. I just wanted to say that we came here and did it. Oh, hello, enemy. I was like, again, I'm looking at the mini-map and I'm like, oh wait, there's something right in front of me. I should probably fight that and not take it in the face. I'm as blind as the people that inhabit this area, chat. Okay, let's go all the way to the beginning of the dungeon, which is at this point is not very far. And then what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spare chat the very long journey back, and I would like to teleport if we're able to teleport. Because as you can see, we have to go all the way through here, and then we have to end up roughly where the map is centered currently. I am not going through that cave again. Not worth in the slightest. Well, let's check over here first. Are there any chests at all? No. Fortunate. Are there any chests over here? This is as far away from the exit as we could possibly be, because we came in technically through the reverse. Are there any chests at all? I hear clink clink sounds, but that doesn't mean chest. Wow, they didn't have the courtesy of putting an item here, chat. I mean, I could try to hit those if I really wanted to. Doesn't really seem worth our time. Okay, I would like to teleport out of here to not have to deal with any of that. Oh, I almost went to the wrong place. Oh. We're not allowed to teleport. Oh no, chat. Wait, hold on. If I enter the Lotus Scape, am I allowed to teleport? Let's find out, chat. Did they think about this? Let's test the game limits. Are they gonna let me teleport? Oh, they do. Shh, don't tell the developers, chat. It's like, I am not walking out of that cave, chat. I'm like, don't tell them. Like, we're out. Bye. You saw it, chat. It did not let me teleport. It allegedly did not let me teleport, and I said, no way. No way am I walking out of that dungeon. You're out of your mind. Actual tomfoolery and insanity if you think I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, exactly. The shush icon from Chrysogram. So true. Hey, we found a game exploit. Because as I said before, I'm sure not walking that whole distance. Who's this character? Oh, they need the book we had earlier.
有事吗？多谢。
It was the easy quest to complete. All we had to do was find him. That was easy. Oh no, the person wants 5 frost cents. Oh my gosh. Chat, that is never happening. Oh my gosh, chat, it took us like 40 hours just to get to 2. Like, it's not happening. I'm just like, I would just like to declare, there's no way this is happening. All right, let's go back to the Lotus Scape. Can we finally get baskets of rice? That's the real question. Hi, Luo Chendong. I don't care about you. I care about basket of rice. We did it, chat. We got 1 out of 5 across like 4 hours. We did it. We are the victors. Can we finally... We still can't do anything with Wuzong. It is not acknowledged that we've been there, even though we were literally just there. Please give us more. Bye, tiger guy. Why would we hide... Oh, he's closed. He spawned for a second there. Don't think that was intentional. But anyway, let's go back to Yanling. There's no way I have 5. But I can press the button to try to hand in the quest. Maybe in hopes and dreams, I have more than I realized. No, we're not even close. Let's see. So there's 1 quest up there. So both of the other quests are up there. All 3 of the quests are there. You know what? I'm gonna go from this side. It might be faster. Also, our nightlight is on. Let me turn the nightlight off. It's like we're not afraid of the dark anymore. It's fine. We're in the daylight. Yep. Hope everybody's doing well. I feel so bad that we have the choice of handing in some quests to pick up some arbitrary items, or actually leveling up our companion's weapon to max, and it's like, no, listen, we don't need our companion weapon. I like how they're saying Yanling is no longer compatible for living, and I'm like, you think? Like, what? Like, you think this is fine? Like, look at this place. Like, what do you mean? You thought you were still fine to live here after what happened? The city was here, as a reminder. I mean, you can see where the city kind of was, but I don't know why they're still here, honestly. Nature won. Just consider it one of nature's few victories over mankind and move on. Like, look at it, chat. Like, how many months do you think it would be before they could deal with all these trees? Ridiculous. Alright, so we handed 20 bamboo to this guy, so that's done. He's the nightlight against the sun, true. Alright, let's hopefully I have the right calming powder and I don't have the salve. I have the wrong medicine. I'm so sad. I'm so sad I have the wrong medicine. Also, what happened to the UI for the quest? Hello? Oh, that's a bug. Big oops. It stopped showing up in the bottom right. What happens if I do this? Does it show up again? Oh, now it shows up again. There we go, chat. We found a bug. We did it. We went somewhere we weren't supposed to, and then we also definitely teleported when the game really did not want us to teleport. Game's having a moment. Again, I don't know why they think this place is good for living, given this is what we're walking through on a daily basis to get to these quests.
我就去了一趟开封，回来便见到公子。
Yeah, the guys returning from, like, out of town, it makes sense that they would be here. I don't know why the other people are still here. Hello, Gongjong. Well, we attained 10 Azure Jade. Okay. Where was the other quest? I think it was in the other town. We're getting there, chat. I don't see it on the minimap, but the game acknowledges the quest is here. So what is our reward for giving up 20 of the best weapon enhancement items in the game? I hope it's at least an accessory. We'll see, though. I can't believe that guy actually wants 5 frost cents. Get out of here. The guy's actually gone mad. Hi, Wampo, what do you have to say about this?
上回说的清理玉已经有了一些。
这么快就找到了？我在这边的事也比想象的顺利，这就能回去安排修缮小祭坛了。
多事之秋，的确也是宜早不宜迟。
几位仗义，实在感激不尽。那么后会有期。
这下总算是好些了。唉。
What? We didn't get a quest reward for fixing the altar? Wow. Chat just... Wow. We did all that work, and then it was like, yeah, thanks, we're gonna go repair it. But you don't get anything from doing it. See, chat, this is why we don't help people. Stuff like that is like... We did all that grinding for nothing. It just... Unless it gives us another quest later, it was actually pointless. Is he still gonna be shocked that we're the Shadow Chaser? Wow, he really never gets another line of dialogue. That's so sad. Sorry, Bird King. I'm double checking that there's no quest indicators. Let me just briefly walk in here just to make sure. Okay, nothing to do here. We're at the start of a new act and I'm looking for the bonus stuff. I'm not sure when the bonus stuff will unlock. If you're wondering why I'm cycling to things where there's no quest icons, one, for some reason, when we teleport, it won't actually show us if a quest is there unless we're actually in the area. Which can be kind of annoying, because I would have liked to have seen it while we're in the world map, but it is what it is. And the last place I want to check is Sky Elk. And I guess I'll see if I can buy the other medicine that the person wants. Alright, I don't see any other side quests. So let's go see if we could get the medicine that was needed before. The bird is truly shocked he'll never recover from the shock. Apparently, it's been more than an act, and he's like, I can't believe you're... And then just every time. Sorry, Bird King. You should have had more lines in this game. Like, we literally have random NPCs on the street that have had more dialogue lines than him in-game. It's kind of wild. Like, Little Girl at Orphanage has had more lines than the King, I think, at this point. Whose name I don't even remember. I'm sure maybe chat does. But we're doing the home quests here. So it wanted regular it didn't want the salve, it wanted the calming powder. So So how do I get the other powder? It's not. It doesn't really think I'm gonna make 10 of these medicines, right? Right, chat? It really isn't expecting me to make this, right? Because I don't really want to. So we did buy 10 of the healing salves that I'm never going to use. It's kind of brutal. Let me get confirmation on the exact medicine that I wanted. Really wanted 10 regular calming powders. That's annoying. I was hoping we could just buy it from him. Don't see the option. There we go. we're choosing our own route now. There we go. That's how we definitely get up there. This is why we ran out of Deer Hop. I'm now remembering, because we completed this quest before. So we actually don't have enough to do this quest. How do I get Deer Hop and Maiden Dew in abundance? I don't really want to go around and pick it like 5 million times. Like, those are all in the early dungeons, but like, we need a lot. I don't just need like 1 or 2. I need like a really disgusting amount. Can I just get something from this? No. No. I believe the forest should have had it, but I didn't see it as an option there. No. No. Is there really not an easy way to do this? Because we as I said before, we need a lot. Like, it's to the point where it is not worth me doing manually. I definitely need the good luck. Thank you, Parameter. Oh boy. I don't... Alright, chat, I'm checking my notes, because I have a list of all the things that we can hunt for here in the destinations. And I'm letting you know, not a single one has Deer Hop. South of Yanling, I think, had something that we needed. But obviously we can't do that now, and we're so late in the game, it wouldn't matter anyway. Just making sure there's not a typo. Yeah. Well... So that quest is like borderline uncompletable. Because I mean, we gathered up like 70 over time. I'll show chat what I'm talking about. But it's mostly the earlier areas that had it. I don't remember where Maiden Dew was specifically. So like, if we go back to Quixia, we could get it. I believe if we also go back to... Oh, why does he keep putting me there? I believe if we go back to Yanping and go to the outside, both of the types of things we're looking for are there. I don't mind doing a small detour because we have Basket of Rice. We have to wait on Basket of Rice anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me what I do for the next 20 minutes. I would like to move on with the plot, but at the same time, like, I don't think there's another way to get this. Unless one of the stores has it, because I don't have the, I don't have the listings for all the stores. Might be worth looking up in a moment. So I'm gonna do a quick look up, I think, after I show chat what I'm talking about. Oh. If we've killed that guy before. I don't see any options in here. Wow, that is so evil. They made it one of the only medicines that we can't get in the game. We have to craft it. Rid of a few of these for later. Got a couple of these. So our money total is grand. So if there is a shop that has it, we will have a hilarious amount in order to go reacquire. Like, we're sitting at a money total that is like way more than we would ever need in this game. Like, I think the most expensive item we could buy right now is like 8,000 or something, and we're sitting at 50,000. So I'm not too worried about that. War Spirit Pill, Black Turtle. Best qualities is like water. I think we read that before. I'm not gonna reread that. Like, there was Deer Hop in the woods. But, like, even with Brocade doubling it up, kind of wild how slow that is. No, we will not be fishing right now. As much as the game wants us to. Yeah, there's like a little pile of wood over here. And then there was plants on the other side. There's the deer hop. So if we pick up one more thing of deer hop, we actually have enough for that. But the problem is we also need a bajillion maiden dew, which is the thing I want to look up. I shockingly remembered where one of the plants was, Chad. You should feel proud. It was like I actually remembered, but I don't remember where maiden dew is. It might be in the Tong Woods. Bloodstained letter. What? What? I don't... What is this? For agents of solvers only, I Song have trained in martial arts since childhood. Unfortunately, I lack talent and dedication. Then, after a quarrel with my father, I decided to leave home for the Jiraiya troop. My intent was to wait for him to calm down before returning home to clear the air. The next news I received was that of a rival murdering my entire family? What? Okay. I am not good enough fighter to avenge them, therefore I sought your help. As rules dictates, retribution for family comes above all else. All else, excuse me. Lin Wu is talented and righteous, a wonderful man who I'm blessed to call a dear friend. Alas, I must choose family over friendship. I will carry out the mission to assassinate my friend as ordered by the acting master, unconditionally. After it's complete, I shall take my life to redeem the betrayal. Please inform the operative to avenge my father for me. Sincerely, Song Wei, Lost Heir of the Song Swords. What? What was... What? What? Did we have a quest with that earlier? I don't recall. But that is quite a random thing to find in the middle of the woods. There's the maiden dew. So I am right in that it is here. It would take forever to farm it this way. I'm just looking for one deer hop. Or where it is. We might have had a quest that involved that, but it has been a while. We've acquired crab. I'm gonna be like one deer hop shy. That's so sad. Acquired emerald. I got everything but what I'm looking for. Kind of rough. So, give me a minute, chat. I'll let the in-game time pass because we're waiting on the crafting anyway. So if I need to, I could probably come back here. Oh, yeah, there's a faster way to do it. Okay. That's what I was looking for. We have not farmed in so long, I couldn't remember if one of the seeds had it, so I just looked it up. So I believe if we do the herb seeds, we should get what we need. I'll also plant some of the others just because. Okay, that is a more realistic amount of time waited. As I said before, we have not bothered with this mechanic in a while. So to make this a little faster, I'm gonna assign people to actually farm it. Then if I just make the rest herb seeds, we should be good. Okay, that's more reasonable. I was willing to go hunt the deer hop manually because we're within like 2 to 3, which I feel like was actually somewhat realistic because it takes a while to farm. Like it takes 20 minutes versus doing it in like 5. But yeah, if we need that many mated do, it's not happening. I think we're good here. And then if we need seeds, we should be able to purchase it from the other character here, who's now just here full time. Because I'm in a town this time. I am so sad we can't just buy what they're needing. Like, right? Like, they couldn't even ask for, like, greater calming powder, which we do have. So rough. So hopefully between these, we should be good. I'll buy more seeds just in case. Does this thing have any new items for us to get? Nope. Nope. Sorry, mascot character. You are useless to us now. We have acquired the items in which we seek already. Okay. So now we need the medicine to tick down. Is there really not another teleport? Are you really gonna make me walk through this dungeon again? Okay. So we're gonna complete this quest, and then hopefully by the time that we're done with doing these little detours into the tower, hopefully everything should be off cooldown, and hopefully baskets of rice will be ready.
的确是寻常的血脉延续，但傣族的祖先从这里得到的，却是一种叫做元血的东西。我不清楚那究竟是什么，它绝不是真正的血，更像某种强大罕见的灵力，和辟邪之力一样，可因后代而延续，但也不会随着轮回湮灭。
Alright, so they're just briefly talking about the powers of the bloodline, which I don't think are super relevant to us at the moment, but we'll continue onwards. Honestly, I'm not even really sure what we were looking for in Wuzon. Like, I know they said that we had to come to Wuzon. Right? They're like, we were trying to divine where it was. But I'm not understanding why what we're doing here has any correlation to stopping the villain at this point. Because, I mean, as we said earlier, we could technically go to him now, but it would potentially destroy the city. Which, I don't know why we honestly care about that, because nobody lives there. As a reminder, the place is a dead city, so I don't know why they care if the place gets destroyed. They're like, oh no, sentimental reasons. We better wait 5 days for the blood moon, and therefore Wu Xiao will be more likely to complete his trigrams. I honestly really don't understand this part of the plot. Again, maybe it has to do with, like, the respective traditions, but at the same time, he did leave the city buried for, like, hundreds of years, and or / unfindable. It's like, I don't know. I think we should just kind of move on as people. So I'm not sure what we're looking for here. Like some counters to his magic, but like he's not. I don't know. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, I honestly just don't understand why we didn't go there.
是因为辟邪力量的压制。
不错，但辟邪之力暂时还无法完全吞噬物之血。
Okay, we're investigating the big hole from earlier.
每一处都让人惊叹。想想神仙也是可恨，如果天摇不灭，有更多的几百年， 人族是不是会更好一些？
仓颉也说过差不多的话。
仓颉，造字的那位。
他小时候听到关于天瑶的旧事，颇为愤恨。当时举颂也在一旁。举颂忽然说：“那假如2个人在路边打架的时候，踩死了一窝蚂蚁，人对蚂蚁而言，又算什么？”
前辈的意思是，我们不该那样想吗？
并非如此，仇恨永远都在，只是不够强的话，谈这2字也是无谓。一念善意，在人与人之间尚且未必求得到，何况是在异族之间？他们又为何要留意你、关照你？退一步说，仙神便没有帮过人族吗？
这倒是听过不少传说。
传说未必是真，但也不会全数是假。涿鹿战场上，神仙挡在人族之前，陨灭无数。轩辕丘建立时，伏羲派遣立木和风后前来相帮。不论他有什么别的想法，人族的确澄清。
那是不是说，神仙也和人一样，有好的，有坏的？
一定要用好坏来分。事情不同，想法自然也不同。再说人活几十年，主意还经常变来变去，何况是能活那么久的神仙？就我所知，害天瑶覆灭的几位仙人，都被治了重罪，只是未死。人族的拳头还没有硬到让天界处死他们，来给个交代。
先要活下来，然后让自己变得更强。不管是建立轩辕丘也好，修筑百神祭所也好，都是一样的目的。
小英子，你不用把仙神2族想得太过复杂了。若是不谈名姓，不细数哪位做过什么，只论他们所有，于我而言，既不可亲，也不可憎，全都只是求存，只是活着罢了，在这天地大势中沉浮。
All beings are but creatures searching for survival. I guess that's one way to view it.
举颂前辈的想法真的很不一样。
大概是因为出身不同吧。仓颉长在富裕之家，从小衣食无忧；举颂则生在贫寒的部族。为了活下去，他的族人可以想尽办法，也可以舍弃任何东西，所以他习惯了先看生死。不过随着慢慢长大，人的想法总是不断在变。
What? I'm a little confused. They were talking about GuJian. Wait, who? Wait. Translation, did you use another name for one of the other characters? I don't think there's been anybody named in the game so far with that name. Who were they even talking about just then? Was that like the family name of one of the characters that we saw before? Don't pretend like this is a big fight. It's just a normal encounter. Oh, it's a mini boss, allegedly. Yeah, that mini boss just got stomped out of existence. Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about there. I feel like maybe they used an alternate name for one of the characters, because I thought they used her family name randomly in there instead of her name. Again, I think the translation got a little weird towards the end of the game. As I said before, she started calling people sir, which she did not do for like more than 3/4 of the game. So I think some things are like not properly translated. I don't know who they were talking about just then. They're like, Jusong is, you know, this is how he views the gods, where the Sengjie view it that way. And I'm like, I think the Seng is her last name, I think, but I don't know who the other person was they were talking about at all. Can we see in the teams their full name? Yeah, because we don't even see their name normally. Their full name, I mean. Yeah, I'm not sure who they were talking about. I also love that they're casually having this conversation while I'm being attacked. Wait, why is this here? Wait, chests... Do chests respawn? Wait, what? But I did this chest. Oh no, chat. That feeling when you guess 3 out of 4 directions, and none of them were right. I definitely did this chest earlier. Nope, that's wrong.
What?
Damn.
What can this mean?
There we go. We got gold seal. Yeah, I don't even know what gold seal is, but we got it again. Yeah, I guess chests respawn in this game. I didn't know that was the thing. I guess that would explain the caves earlier.
就是这个吗？乍一看是块无字碑。
It's not a seal, chat. It's a monument. Oh. Oh, we went into Ripple Vision. Oh, please don't make me play as GuJian again, please. I beg of you, please don't make me play as GuJian.
Is that a monolith?
This is fine. If we're still our character, this is fine.
灵力不同寻常，像是有很多人的意念被留存在了这里。
有危险吗？
不能断定。虽然都已经是很久以前的意念了，但乌之国颇有些诡异之处。
这些碑和外面的不一样，上面是有文字的。
是乌之民留下来的一些话，不止一个人。
You know, we are kind of making fun of Zestiria by doing the monolith and everything else. But honestly, this actually does look like the place that was in Zestiria. I wonder if this is inspired from something in folklore that I just never really knew about until now. It makes me almost want to go back and see when we were fighting the illusionist, how we kept going over the hills and there were all the structures there. It's a bit darker than that, but it very much reminds me of that. Oh, there's the side quest, Ooh, I almost went to the main plot. We can't do that.
何说是天尊地卑，乾坤已定。
Side quest time.
再有万年，我人族苍天可塌。
苍天可塌，这个人
像安逸、龙渊、乌之国这样的部族，无论他们的作为引发了多少祸事，却也不愧为人族的引路人。至于前方是歧路还是正道，就得看想法，也要看运气了。
我懂，有些人不管是出于什么目的，都不会满足于眼前所见。 他们会想办法对这个世界做更多的探究。老实说，无论好坏，每一个世代都离不开这样的一群人。
只是有时候别太着急了，得争到足够的时间，才能走得更远。而且，也要尽量留下一些善念。
前辈，轩辕丘是不是也有很多这样的人呀？我看书上说，那时候造出了各种各样以前没有的东西。
当初，我让缙云去几双三翼，不仅仅是因为那里有很多妇孺，还因为花时节在即。轩辕丘最好的匠人，大多都聚集到了那边。那个时代，想要学习和讨论技艺，极其不易。后来乌兆杀死了那些人，许多东西就失去了传承。
这太狠毒了。
他本就是想报复，自然清楚会带来怎样的后果。好在，路还是能走下去。
前辈，现今都看不到什么神仙了，你说他们去了哪里呢？
神仙啊，也会衰弱，也会消亡。
那我们人，有一天也会不在了吗？
我希望那是很久以后的事。不过春生秋杀。 法天则地，这是自然之力。在那以前，我们只要有够多的努力，也不负来这世上一遭。
I like that in the side, the optional content we had there. They basically said, "Yeah, the gods and celestials, they're dead."
这块碑上提到了乌之民的力量。 他们是因为奇异的流星划过天空，而忽然有了特殊的灵力。这种灵力可以传给后代。
流星， 和魔族一变时的流星有关系吗？
没有说到。他们把这种不一样的群星陨落称为天星进摇。
天星进摇的说法，在很多典籍里确实可见，但从未被提到过有这样的威能。
后来，他们意外地从某处异界得到了一种植物，这种植物的力量介于虚实之间，能够很好地契合巫之民的法术。
想必这就是半魂莲了。
他们开始栽培半魂莲，认为这种植物是天地所赐。400多年过去，又一回天星进摇时，发生了可怕的灾祸。巫之国半数以上的人陷入沉眠，从未见过的怪物出现在海岛上，不可见的力量牵引着半魂莲的灵力于上空呼啸而过。
这不就是魔物通过梦境来到人界吗？
巫之民不断地毁去半魂莲，并且和那些怪物厮杀，直到天星进摇结束，大多数沉睡的人也没有了气息。
这个人提到了看不见的力量，也就是说，当时的巫之民已经能感觉到梦域的存在。关于半魂莲的漫长的争执到来了，有人觉得这种异物不该被留存世上，有人却认为灾祸只是意外。
都发生这么大的事了，难道不是宁可信其有吗？
拥有过非同一般的力量，又有多少人甘心放弃？
这个留下文字的人并未经历过当年的惨祸，他是说祖先在半魂莲仪式上没能争出任何结果，千百年间为此死过人流过血，但大多数巫之民都认为他们已经可以控制半魂莲。
总之，半魂莲没有绝迹于巫之国，甚至还被离开这里的人带去了中原。
从巫之堂所拥有的法术来看，巫之民始终未曾放弃寻找半魂莲、天星进摇、梦域，还有魔之间的关联。他们的确找到了。
Okay, so they knew about the demi-soul lotuses because previously they found them and thought they were a gift from the gods, but then the meteors came by and some of the demons, so I guess that would explain why Diao would know about it, because that's what happened in their history. But so far we're not really learning anything that we shouldn't already know, so I don't get how this is helping us so far. Let's inspect. Ah, the revival spell.
最初的时候，这是一种复魂术，多半是为了让年老体衰而亡的人重新得到年轻的肉身。
魂魄应该不能同肉身真正契合，只不过是以灵力来操纵尸体。
这是为了长寿去夺走别人的命，而且看乌昭和四威的情形，就算活了过来，也需要很多的血肉供养。
所以，即使有些权贵们想继续使用这种法术，也因为反对的人太多，而只能同意将之封为禁术。但这种复魂术十分精妙，最终变成了一种刑罚。对力量强大的人施术，他们死后就能以魂魄之力继续操纵自己的身体。他们随着时光流逝而消亡，生前越强的人，这段时间便会越久，足够被训为汉勇的奴仆。如果在那之前不想让他们继续活下去，可以用名为折的刑具刺入心脏，毁形灭性。
既然先前都反对了，后来又哪里来的血肉供养？
被施术的人死后，魂魄将极度痛苦，更胜于遭不老药控制的仆人。在巫之国，只有犯下滔天大罪，连被抛入罪渊都没有资格的人，才会承受此种刑罚。这样的人本就极少，流放到罪渊的人币，也足够成为他们的食粮了。
乌昭为了所谓的复仇，竟然不惜给自己用下这样的法术。他从一开始就想过，若有万一。
因为在他心里，自己本就是罪人，没能守住西陵，他惩罚别人，也惩罚自己。他曾经告诉过我， 每一位鬼师的棺柩前都会立一块碑，上面记有逝者的名字和生平。可在那个墓里没有这块碑。罪人无名，罪人不配留下自己的名姓。这。
I have some comments, but I'm gonna wait for the cutscene to finish.
贝洛，其他碑文中也没有一定要看的东西了。我们已经得到此行最大的收获。我觉得这个地方不可久留。
走。
怎么了？
乌之国的治疗术。
Okay, I'm not sure why we commented on the healing spell of GuJian. But I was gonna say, like, did we just come all this way just to learn that we basically stab him through the heart like a vampire? Like, would not... I'm pretty sure chopping him up into little pieces and or beheading him again and or separating his limbs from his body probably would also deal with him. I'm just saying, I don't think we really needed to come here to learn that. I guess we're going to potentially mercy kill him because we... Oh, also that invisible wall. Wow, that invisible wall is intense. But I suppose we're trying to have mercy on him. I'm just saying, Chad, we just came all that way to just say, like, a single blade is needed to kill him. I'm like, oh, our sword should suffice. Let's be real. Let's be real with this. But sure. We learned about the terribleness that the spell requires feasting on flesh, which we already knew about.
觉得自己掌控住了半魂莲，可这座岛上却不见一朵莲花。是不是已经没有人知道乌之民在这座城空掉以前到底遇见了什么？我原本以为那里面会是更厉害的东西，结果真的就只是一些碑文吗？
也许真有些什么，还是别出来吧。
嗯。 万一像百神祭所那样厉害，事情就麻烦了。
小英子，百神祭所真有那么厉害吗？
当然了，不然前辈你也不会把它保护起来，留给后人吧？
说到底，只是一件器物，而有形之物终会腐朽。
有形之物终会腐朽。
Kirk's like, oh no, how sad, we already knew. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, that's what I was kind of getting at. Like, what did we ultimately learn from this? That's also that chest respawned immediately. I'm not doing that chest. That it's like, oh, we have to stab him to kill him? Like, no, duh. Like, come on. Like, what were we gonna do? Friendship him? Like, I don't know. It's not like... It's not like we learned a spell that would enhance our blade to pierce like a magical protection, stopping normal blades from hurting him, right? Like that would have made more sense in the plot context where we're like, oh, you know, it won't actually pierce him unless we do this because of his bindings or something like that. That would have been more like meaningful to come here. But otherwise, we're like, oh, so the reason why everybody's dead is because of the lotuses, which I guess to some extent you could have figured out before this point. But like everything else they talked about, we're like, yeah, we know this already. We witnessed this. This was earlier. This is like last session and the session before. So I'm like, yes, we know about him needing flesh. That was literally last session we found out. So like, why did we have to come here to learn that again? I don't know. Seems kind of weird to me. Oh, they actually want us to go to the Lotus Escape this time. Interesting. So, it's just one of those things. The other thing I was thinking about when we were in there, were the long creatures that we were fighting with the extendi tongues, were they versions of the things that we fought in the past? And it's because, like, the plant people are dead that they're now on the surface? Is that what the game is implying? I think? Question mark? Like, the demons are the demons. Like, there's no doubt, you know, they are what they are. And, like, the plant monsters are the plant monsters. But, like, the actual tongue split open and all that stuff, I didn't get a good look to see if they had eyes or not. And nothing new has appeared here. Okay, so we will briefly go to the Lotus Scape, but we'll be stopping somewhat soon. I mostly just want to check on my items, but I'm sure we have to do some plot first.
李月说还有一点时间，在那之前，你有什么打算？
若是可以，想走一趟崆峒山。广成子不是说会在那处开宗立派吗？多少算得上半个旧友，不知他那里如今是什么样子了。还有小英子说过的博物学会，我也很感兴趣。
那要去洛阳那边吗？
造出萤火虫的人不是在燕陵吗？就去燕陵好了，我很想见见他们。
好，葛先生一定会很开心。
葛先生他们打算一直留在燕陵。
等情势稳一点，他和吴师兄就要去洛阳的博物学会了。不过也有其他师兄师姐觉得现在的燕陵很值得研究，他们想先待上1年半载。
那今晚稍作歇息，明天先去崆峒山，再去燕陵。
I can't believe I'm gonna make this comparison, but I feel like new armor unlocked, jewelry unlocked. Accept a quest, take a break? No. Alright, so we should now have enough deer hop to do what I need to do here. But I can't believe I'm gonna make this comparison. I feel like I'm getting Yakuza 3'd. Like, there's clearly something important to do, and we're just choosing not to do it for some reason. Like, oh yes, why don't we give the villain more time to set up? So let's just go mess around in the mountains for no reason. It's fine. Just, okay. So, I don't know. This part of the game is not gelling with me. I like the plot up until this point. I don't agree with what we're doing at the moment. The herbalist is, of course, exhausted. Also, I really don't like this mechanic of feeding the people with how awkward the menu is. Oh. Can I really not do it with anybody else? Are you really gonna make me feed the other people? Please tell me I could use these other people. Okay. Oh, I can only use them a couple times. Big oof, chat. Am I gonna be one shy? Oh no, I could do one more. Okay, there we go. I burned out all my herbalists for this dumb quest. Hope they're happy. You watch, chat. This reward is gonna be such trash. Chat, why don't you put in your guesses what you think this reward is? So it costs us like... It costs us a lot of time, 1. 2, it also made us craft it. Oh, we a little bit of time there. Do you think it'll be like 200 coins, 1,000 coins, 2,000 coins? You think we'll get an item for it? 1 meat bun, a fish? We'll find out. I would like to pick up that item from the Lotus Scape, and that will be the last thing that we do, is pick up that item from the Lotus Scape. So we'll worry about that later. We'll also see if we can finally send things to Wuzan, by the way, which just remember, it did not let us do that previously. Alright, so we're gonna do the long journey there. We're gonna hand in the quest, and then by the time I'm there, it'll probably request for me to go back to the Lotus Scape. So at that point, I should be able to ideally send stuff to Wuzan for the Frost Sense. And that'll be the last thing that we, like, genuinely need for these side quests, at least for now. Yeah, I'm expecting this reward to be, like, actual trash garbage. Just, like, you know, like, just actually unusable. Yeah, I see the other thing is ready for pickup now. That's fine. So hopefully now that we have been to Wuzan, went into the Abyss of Guilt, and then left Wuzan the way the game intended us to leave, hopefully it will now register that we could go there. And then it says it wants us to go to the mountains. I don't remember if that's an exploration area or not, to be honest with you. I have to check my list. But I can confirm we should be at the, if not already at the final location, the penultimate location of exploration. There's really not much else to do. Like, we're literally just kind of... The game has stalled itself because it realized, oh, we kind of put everything important in Act 3, including, like, Altar of the Gods. We probably should have paced that a little differently and probably moved this into Act 4. Or even the things prior to this session into Act 4. Anything dealing with finding out the antagonist's actual true plan should have been Act 4. Wow. Oh, so he gave us like 4,000 coins, but then he gave us Sword Crystal 5. No. Right, chat? No. No. We could literally farm Sword Crystal 6, and 5 doesn't do anything. We're already max weapon, so half of the reward was useless. But he gave us a shockingly okay amount of coins. So that was the real plot twist. It actually was like a somewhat reasonable amount of coins. But everything else about that reward was terrible. So as a reminder, chat, we only have one character that's not weapon capped. So far behind because we gave away the 20 crystals. That's so sad. He actually would have been done had we not needed the other quest. Okay, so we handed in the other quest, but it didn't unlock any more quests here. And sadly, this old man will go wanting for those baskets of rice. Hopefully when we do this here, we get more than a singular basket and we get more than at least 2. That way we don't have to keep doing this over and over. Please give us what we need. Oh, you gave us 1. I mean, it's better than nothing. Okay, we finally unlocked Wuzan after many, 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 many attempts. Okay. We're gonna save one of our better explorers for this area. Okay, so chat, it's a race. Will we get to the 5th basket of rice before we get frost sense? Spoilers, I think we're gonna get the frost sense first. But we tried. So I don't think there's anything else I really want to check other than seeing legendary armor, apparently. But I don't see anything in there, unless it's here that it unlocked. Oh, so we still need to do another one of these. Wow, 760 defense. I guess I could do this before we end. It did just kind of throw that in as I was looking to wrap up, but I guess I could go do it. Use our tailor. Boy, everybody's burned out, chat. I'll use that character. Hopefully this is good enough. Do we really not have another character that's good enough for this? Ugh. Right, chat, just big sigh. Just actual big sigh. Hopefully this is good enough. Yeah. What are the armor protecting the shoulders and arms called again? The shell and carapace, shoulder and padding and armor, fold and jambo? Well, it's not the carapace, that's for sure. Uh-oh, I see the infamous tool. Like, was he talking about cutting metal before? That's why I wasn't understanding before. Need hiding con to make leather, please get them from the box. Assuming that last one was cotton. Okay, we got there. So we So even though we only have 2 helpers and it was warning us that we didn't have enough, we should be good here.
穿针是件精细活。
Front mirror protects the chest. What's the rear mirror disc good for? Blind enemy with flash. Show faction, even the load. What? I'm pretty sure it's the even the load. The other ones are quite something. Yes, proportional mirror disc can balance the wave in armor and reduce fatigue in battle. Do you just want the chisel, or are you gonna ask me for something else? Please bring me a hammer. I mean, I'm gonna give him the hammer. Again, this just seems more like your organizational skills need some work. You could just leave it within arm's reach. It's just saying, it's not even that far from you. So we, funny enough, have all the endgame armor components. I'm missing one of the female armors, which I don't care about at this point, since we apparently automatically got better. Also, why are the female defenses so far below the males? Like 760 compared to 444. There's some bias here, chat. So I guess if I just want to give the women 2 more armor, I guess I could. I actually have enough resources to do it if I wanted to. We picked up enough meteoric iron from me mining that I should just be able to get this for myself. Oh, our tailors are burned out. Of course. Oh man, chat, that's such an annoying gimmick. What do they want? Ooh, they want stuff I don't have. That is annoying. At least Minish is here. Minish is the only savior for us here that I don't have to go level those other tailors back up. Waste our time with that. Anyway, I'm just gonna craft armor for myself because I don't care about our NPCs at this point. Listen, chat, they're on their own. Listen, we should be able to win without them. That's my thought process. So if we want to give the ice scale armor to the other character, I'm okay with it. We're now taking even less damage. Yeah, so technically we gave them a hand-me-down, chat. Look at that. I technically upgraded their defense. Air quotes. Like, technically it did something. But anyway. Let's pause for now. Nice work, Brother Rat. Yeah, I just, honestly, aside from, like, the stupid AoE spin to win, I don't really see the point in upgrading the other people's armor, and I don't think I will for the rest of the game, nor will I give them, like, Iron Wall 4. I don't really care. They'll literally just take our hand-me-downs at this point. And I don't think I'm even gonna bother putting weapon buffs on the 4th party member, because he just came in so late, and I just don't care. Like, we could give him crit chance if I wanted to. Do I feel like farming crystal level 3s? Not really. Right, chat? Not really. So anyway, let's reflect on this session. How do we think it went? Well, we finally hit Act 4. That's a positive. I think from the standpoint of the rest of the game itself, translation was getting a bit weird. I think at this pretty much the start of the last session, it was pretty noticeable with the dialogue. This one, I feel like, as I said before, I think they're flipping between, like, the family name and the first name. So the way that they're addressing them is different, and because they haven't been addressing them with the family name, it's confusing. So I didn't know who they were talking about in a couple of the cutscenes because they just swapped it for some reason. And again, some of that is just like a cultural difference, but it's like, if you're gonna call somebody this, I'm like, I need them to be consistently called this because we don't see their full name like pretty much ever. So I don't know who they were talking about in a couple of the cutscenes. Aside from that, though, honestly, I do think this is probably the weakest part of the plot so far. I mean, we essentially just went over to Wuzan to discover that stabbing him will kill him. Essentially, it's like, yes. I just feel like if we were experimenting, we could probably figure out how to kill him if that's all that's involved. Do you know what I mean? It's not like we've seen anything to the contrary. We're just... cutting him down with a regular sword would work. If you kill people, they will die. I mean, it was pretty much all we learned. And then we basically had the game recap that, I mean, I guess to some extent, the Lotus coming from another place and them thinking of the Gift of the Gods was, like, slightly new. But we already knew that they knew the Lotus to some extent because of the flashbacks before this point. So we didn't really learn that much more about their culture. And they were just kind of confirming things that we knew before, where they didn't really praise the gods. Like, that was... kind of noticeable. I mean, I guess you might have maybe missed the detail because I didn't really talk about it in depth. But it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, why are we doing this at this point? And now they're like, oh, I guess I'll go to the Kong Mountains. And I'm like, okay, we're not gonna try to prepare the people for war. I mean, I guess we're technically going to see the people with the Soulfire maces, I guess. Maybe that will be relevant. We're not planning on how to get through the maze or anything else. We're just like, well, I guess we're just not gonna bother scoping out the area, right, chat? Just we saw it once, like oh, okay. So I do feel from that standpoint, I feel a bit disconnected from the plot. The translation did not help, I would say, in this session in particular, but I do feel like everything else kind of made sense before. Like, we saw the strife between the antagonists, and, you know, they were told not to do things, but the emotions kind of welled up. I mean, we kind of already knew about the Blood of Wuzan at this point, even prior to this session, since they hard confirmed it at the Altar of the Gods. So honestly, we really haven't hit that many new plot points since like 2 sessions ago. Like, I honestly don't really have too much to add other than like the person that is the nameless youth who I thought was the Yellow Emperor based off of context clues was the Yellow Emperor, and it was just we saw a version of him that was allowed to live the life that he wanted, which I guess is like a little extra, but otherwise, like, think about it, chat. We really haven't done anything since the Altar of the Gods. Like, we didn't really learn anything new. We haven't fought any new villains. I guess we found out about the Geomancers as the characters versus, like, us as the player. We already knew he was doing that prior to Act 4, like, prior to the last session. So, I don't know. As I said before, I mean, we'll see where it goes next session, but we are pretty much at the tail end of the game. I am kind of surprised, though, we haven't seen any of the bonus stuff unlock yet. So maybe it's like literally when we go to finish our last thing, then the bonus stuff will open up. Because as I mentioned before, we have 2 bonus bosses to fight before we go to the actual endgame area. So, question mark? But I think at this point, we should be almost done with every side quest, because 1, we're in Act 4. 2, we've unlocked all the areas for exploration to my knowledge. And 3, there's really not too much else we could possibly do to reset the events, since there's very little left in the plot, other than we just extended it arbitrarily a few in-game days. We have to wait for the most auspicious time, chat. But I think from that standpoint, I don't really have anything else to add, so we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you again for watching, and see you again next time.